Tinker. 3 successes.
Nice.
All right. Relatively quickly, you managed to slip your multi-tool inside the lock and fiddle with the lock a bit. Fiddling with your tool, pushing it in and out a bit, and
That is
eventually
definitely the kind of thing Tiffany does.
that's how you pick a lock. You sort of knock the tumblers. Have you ever played?
I know how to
Skull.
pick locks.
And eventually it clicks, and you just turn the handle, and the door opens.
Hooray! Trying to remember if I get anything extra for extra successes. I don't on lockpick, do I?
I think you just end up like doing it fast and
Doing it
quietly.
super awesomely.
Yeah.
So you head inside. I assume you head inside. I'm just gonna,
Yep.
assume
Not
that.
much point hanging out here.
And you see paperwork everywhere. The secret compartment is open. The door that links the house to the garage is wide open.
Uh-oh.
It's just papers everywhere though. Like there's no other like stuff
Does it
knocked
look like
about.
there was? Does it look like a fight, or does it just look like someone's been spreading papers around to do lots of research?
As in, like the papers on the floor. There's like
but
probably wads of paper. There's drawers have been pulled out and tipped out.
Oh, it
Okay,
looks like
so
it's
it
been
looks like
searched.
so it's been searched.
Okay, well this don't look good.
This
Mr.
does not look-
Warner. Tiffany wants to go looking through the house to make sure he's okay and not like lying.
Mr.
crushed under a
Warner.
table or something.
Yeah, like Alfie just starts kind of like yelling for him.
Yeah, Tiffany too.
You okay?
Okay,
Anyone here?
So you sort of, I guess you sort of like give the house a preliminary look over to make sure he's not anywhere, and he's not anywhere in the house whatsoever. You notice that the TV's missing. Nearly all the drawers in the house have been tipped over. The sofa's been sort of like pushed to the side. The seats have been sort of like pulled off as well. The bookcases have been, all the books have been pulled off the bookcases, and the books are all on the floor.
Tiffany's gonna check the door to see if it was actually unlocked the whole time.
Well, the front door.
Yeah. And the back door. All the entrances.
The front door was locked.
Okay. Well,
The
it's
back
kind of
door?
weird that someone trashed the house and searched it and then carefully locked the place behind them.
Do you want to give me an investigation roll, please?
I can do that.
I mean, don't forget you find that like most. I mean, here, well, for us when I close the front door, it just locks. You need a key to get back in.
Is it that kind of lock?
Yes.
Okay. Back door as well?
Back door is a patio door, so it's locked.
All right, so it's like a
usually.
sliding door.
Yeah.
Am I still investigate rolling?
Yes, please.
0 successes.
Do you want to spend a luck? Do you want to take condition?
Yeah, spend a luck. Reroll. Bloop. 1 success.
Oh, you find a half-drunk cup of coffee on the kitchen counter. Got bits floating in it as well.
Alfie's probably like, what were they looking for?
And there's a letter on the on the counter as well.
All right, let's read the letter.
Okay, the letter says, "Dear Mr. Warner, we'd like to offer you a job opportunity to come work for us in the robotic division of Checkmate."
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Nick. Isn't Checkmate the guy that's gonna kill you first? Or kill you most
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. That's a
His
little
dad be
weird.
working at something called Checkmate. That's a company?
I thought it was a person.
Me too.
Is there a return address on the letter?
No, but there's a phone number.
We should take this letter.
We should find a payphone. Oh yeah, I
This
agree.
is-
We should take the letter. Or
Yes. No, we
Now
should. Alfie, should you? No, we can't.
The letter of the date of the letter is about 3 weeks old as well.
Okay.
well, it's the only thing we got.
Yeah, we have to call the number. I think that's the only option we have. Because we can't
He's had this
go-
letter for 2 weeks. And then he disappeared. And left his coffee on the table, though. I mean, my parents leave coffee just lying there on the table all the time, so I don't know if that's significant or not. But
We should probably call my Gramps eventually.
That's what I was thinking. But then he would know we were inside.
yeah, there's no blood or nothing, so he could have
We would
just,
just-
walked away or gone for a job interview or something.
We could
Called a
just say that
taxi
we
to
were
airport.
walking past and we saw the garage door open.
The garage, the side door. Why would you go into a house just because someone's in the garage and then close it? Oh, it's wrong.
What was
We're friends with Jerry's dad. I think that he's invited us over more than once, so I don't think that's
Just go
outlandish.
traipsing into the garage. Maybe. I don't know. I think I want to see who wants to kill Nick. We can tell him later.
I mean, wow.
yeah, we
wow.
can do that first.
Oh, I mean, what do I?
I
gotta
mean,
do?
right now,
Oh,
even if we go to your dad or your Gramps, like, what are we gonna say? His dad's been missing for a week. How do you know? Our robot pal told us.
Well, there's clearly a sign of a struggle. Do we want?
or somebody rifling through.
We don't want our.
What if we get blamed for it?
What if they get our fingerprints from here?
That's what
Right.
I was thinking.
So
Like my
if-
fingerprints are all over the door handle.
So if we say that we found it like this and that we report it, then we don't get blamed for it. We just have to come up with a convincing reason that we came in here.
Or we could just call the number and see
Yeah.
who wants to kill Nick.
We can do both.
I guess.
Why don't we just use the phone here and then use the phone afterwards to call the
Why would we
police?
use the phone here? Is that not suspicious? If someone's kidnapped Jerry's dad and then there's a phone call come from his house, what if they got caller ID or star 69 or whatever it is?
That was until the 90s.
Yeah.
Well, they got like fancy. I mean, you got flying machines up in the sky. You never know.
Actually, yeah. And good point. Yeah. I mean, robots. Star 69 is not far behind robot. That's how Skynet came into
Not far
being.
behind
Yeah.
robots.
Yeah.
Here we are in 2017. We've just about got a robot that can handle you looking at it funny without falling over.
We've got a robot that has citizenship.
Do we?
Yeah.
We also have one that can jump really well.
Yeah.
That too. And see, Star 69 was right behind it.
In caller ID.
And
Anyway,
color ID.
should we get Corvin? Because he sounds like he's got that deep voice.
Yeah,
Probably.
Corvin would probably be the best
He'll
option.
sound more adult.
Exactly.
It always goes perfectly when I improv on phone calls. Perfect.
Yeah, he's
It
really
always
good.
goes perfect.
Remember the last time we let him improv on a phone call? It was great. We definitely
Didn't he?
didn't have to
Every-
hang up.
Every time you've taken the phone away from me.
I know.
Where's
Maybe I won't
Jerry's-
have to take the phone away from him this time. Experience. He's got experience.
Maybe we should check upstairs as well. Jerry, I mean,
I'd
where's
assumed we
Jerry's
checked
brother?
upstairs in the
My
general
assumption would-
checking, but
My assumption
Okay.
would be that you have checked. You
yeah.
check the house.
We
The
went
house
looking
has
for his
been-
corpse.
The house has been turned over, by the way. Just every room.
Yeah, everything.
Mhm.
And anything.
Well, do we have any
valuable
idea
has
what
been
might be
taken.
missing?
Have pillows and stuff been cut open or anything, or is it just like everything? Has been
Mattresses
opened,
have been turned.
but not like cut open or anything.
No, not cut open.
Okay,
Okay.
just because
So
that
be a
changes what
fake
they're
robbery.
looking for, right?
Yeah.
If they're cut open, then they're thinking Jerry's dad's hiding something specific, whereas this just could be a plain robbery.
Yeah.
And kidnapping.
Mhm.
Or it could be a robbery to hide a kidnapping.
Or it could be a robbery and there was a coincidental kidnapping beforehand, or
So
Or a
would you
robbery and
guys
then a
wanna
guy went
be-
on holiday.
I mean, these investigation roles that I've done are just basically really basic stuff. That's not like any in-depth anything whatsoever. So these is just things that you can notice
Yeah.
just by scanning. It's not like a proper. It wasn't considered a proper like investigation role.
Are you hinting at us to do proper investigation roles?
No, I'm just saying it wasn't a proper. It wasn't a deep like looking around, studying things and all that.
yeah, I can
malarkey.
make a deep study.
All right.
I'll use my mind palace.
Hmm.
One success.
Wiggity,
Wow.
wiggity, 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 wiggity.
It means I get to ask 2 questions.
Yes, please.
What is hidden here and where is it?
All right. Is that the first one? Yeah. So you head back
Yeah.
into the garage, and you sort of like start shifting through all the paper, all the papers that have been knocked down, thrown, just basically
Thrown
onto
about,
the
tossed
floor, yeah.
about.
Yeah. And you come across a very basic preliminary sort of like sketch of some sort of robot. Humanoid robot is considerably smaller than Jerry. The robot that Jerry currently is inside. It's almost like humanoid shape.
So it's much closer to human shape than Jerry
Yes.
is.
And there's like writings like potential synthetic skin and stuff like that.
Tiff, can you make sense of any of this? Because you're the tech person, so I throw the papers at you.
Looks like he was trying to build like a proper Jerry body that he could walk around in, maybe.
Don't know what Rooster's eating.
Is he sniffing raisins?
Roasted seaweed.
Sniffing raisins.
I did not interrupt the show to talk about food. James did.
No, I didn't.
Mutant J did.
Mutant J actually inquired.
This is your fault, Jay.
You wanted to know if you were eating raisins or
Okay.
Seaweed, apparently.
Um,
I don't know. Is it anything that I might recognize? Is it anything exciting or new technology that I would know something about?
do you want to give me a tinker roll then, please? Or would it be comprehend?
Yeah.
Would it be tinker or
Or
comprehend?
calculate?
No, it'd either be
Because I put
tinker-
loads of points into calculate, and I don't think I've ever used it. Calculate is the ability to understand machines and other technical systems.
Sure, give us a calculator roll then,
Yeah.
please.
Where's the thing? Yeah, I got one success.
Wow.
Oh no.
Did you get to ask questions?
see.
On the wrong friggin' page again.
Oh, damn it. I just went right past it.
Calculate. Yes, I get 2 questions. What is this thing's purpose?
It's clearly obviously a much more advanced design of the current robot that Jerry is in. Its purpose is so that Jerry can actually almost at a quick glance look almost human.
Yeah.
So with the right perhaps clothing or whatever, he could almost possibly like slip by as being human as opposed to like a robot. You can definitely tell like he's put actual work into designing like a jaw that works and has based it. So I think like the Terminator type thing. He's sort of like sketched out like a face that a bit like the Terminator and stuff like that. And
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
it's just considerably more accurate. It's more the size
Like Data.
it's more of the size of a human. More the same, roughly the same. Roughly the right size for a 12 or 13-year-old boy should be. But yeah, it's considerably more advanced.
Definitely Data.
And you
That's totally what I'm telling everyone else. I think he's building a body like Data. So it's got like all that skin, but it's not quite human. So maybe we could do like a bit of makeup, make it look right.
Okay, but where
I have one
is
more
it?
question though.
Well, that was going to be my second question as
Yeah.
well, because I have the investigate question where, and still to burn. Ask
Okay.
where is the robot? Where is the work that's been done on it?
Do you want to cover that first then, James?
What's the question?
Where is it?
Is that your question, Tiffany, or is
That-
that?
That's my question.
Alfie's question, and then I've still got one more question.
So
what order do you want to do these in?
Where are you getting this question from?
Because I got two questions from the investigate,
All right.
and
But
one
then
of
he
them
gave
was
the papers to me.
yeah.
Okay. Where is it? The likelihood he hasn't actually started building it. He was just probably redefining his drawings, the sketch, the actual like technical sketches.
God, we're idiots. Do you remember why we came here?
To find Jerry's dad.
No, yeah, but you remember what the
Yeah.
cover was? You guys were delivering parts. So we already have an excuse to come here.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Where do we put the parts? Are they still in the tractor?
Yeah, exactly.
Go get them.
We are dumb. We are dumb people.
Look, maybe some of us got distracted by the fact that we thought Jerry's dad was dead. Okay.
But anyway,
Clay looks how I
reasonable,
feel
though,
right now.
It's reasonable though that if we called the cops, we wouldn't want the cops to know we were there at all, right? We wouldn't want to be suspects if we can help it.
Why would children be considered suspects?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
wouldn't be
exactly.
considered.
We wouldn't be
We'd be
considered-
suspicious because we'd be like,
Because
well,
we broke into someone's house and actually did something illegal is a good reason.
no, we could say the side door was unlocked.
Yeah,
At this
but
It was
point, they
open.
wouldn't
It was
know.
open already, and we wandered
Yeah.
in and we saw signs of a struggle. We looked
Yes.
around, then we used the phone inside the house to call the police.
There we go. 10 out of 10.
I think
We're
after everything
geniuses.
we've
Leonardo to
the
the
military,
rescue.
we wouldn't trust authorities at this point. But Corbin
Yeah,
didn't
but-
trust them to begin with.
I trust
Corbin, unfortunately, is not here.
Yeah,
Grandpa. Grandpa.
yeah.
All right. Did I answer?
I
the
have one more
question
question.
Sufficient enough for you?
Yeah, yeah. If he hasn't started working on it,
Where is
I'm
it? It does
assuming
not
that probably
exist.
then that's what the parts are for.
Maybe.
So that might be it. Is where is it?
Yeah, if you
Well,
want to
it's
go
in the
looking
back
at
of
the
the
parts
tractor.
or something.
It's
Or
not
Tiffany's
many
going to go
parts.
do that
It's
in a
only-
minute.
It's only a small selection of parts, but yeah, they're definitely
Okay.
like.
There's no synthetic skin.
I'll come back to you anyway once you check the parts or whatever. What's your question, Tiffany?
What problems could this thing cause? This design.
We might make detecting robots considerably harder.
Hmm. Oh.
So, oh my God, do the robots look like us now?
Crap.
Checkmate.
Oh.
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 Oh, dang. Anyway.
I don't like what this implies.
What does it
Getting-
imply? Might have to spell it out.
Anybody
for
could
us
be a
thickos.
robot. So
So
we got to
that
come up with
means-
some kind of test. Like, have
Have
you
you
seen
made
that
that-
Terminator film?
Abby made that computer, the chess computer. She made it smart, and then it broke, and then it must have taken over everything, and then now it's trying to get bodies because it couldn't use human bodies. We stopped it from using human bodies. Now it's trying to make its own bodies.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We gotta kill it.
I was thinking Checkmate was a person the entire time.
Unless Abby is Checkmate, or maybe Checkmate's Abby. But then that would explain why Checkmate wanted revenge on Abby.
We gotta find a test.
Because remember,
All right, I
Abby
gotta
was
study these plans and figure out like how do we tell this from a human.
He did. Abby got taken by the thing, and
Did she ever come back?
well, yeah, we freed everyone.
yeah, we freed everyone, but
We didn't
Abby
understand
got
why she
taken-
was taken.
yeah. Oh fuck. The
This-
robot has taken control
Wait, does that mean you fell in love with a robot
twice.
twice?
No.
No,
How
no,
many
she's
robots?
not a robot. She just,
What?
I think I don't know if she did it on purpose, but whatever she did to the computer, it made it smart.
But what if it then took her? I
Well,
thought that's
that's
what
what
you
it-
were saying. What?
Yeah,
I'm so confused again.
it's okay, Tiff.
Okay, so
We'll
Abby
have to explain this to
Yeah.
Corbin.
Corbin.
Corvo.
This isn't Dishonored.
Mm.
This is
Okay,
not good.
so
This is bad.
I
This is
still
so
gotta check
bad.
these plans to see if there's any test we can devise that tells humans from robots. So what can we do there? Like, does it have green blood or something? Does it got fluid instead of blood? Does it buzz, James?
Well, they're not. They're literally a preliminary sketch.
Okay.
So they're not. It's literally a initial concept. It's not a.
So it's
final-
very early.
Yeah. So it's
It's
not.
not like
it's
full on
not-
design.
It's not a full on design. It's dated to about 4 weeks ago. Well, in fact, it's probably dated all the way back to like when Jerry was put into the robot body that he's currently in.
Which one is it? 4 weeks ago or like
A few months ago.
5 months?
About it's not been 5 months. It's October, I think. No, August. Yeah, I guess that would be 5 months. Yeah, it's about 5
And-
months. It's
Checkmate.
September time, I think. End of September
Okay.
is when he did it.
Yeah.
Checkmate probably only knows about the bodies because we plugged Jerry in.
Yep.
Well, that's a good thing because Jerry wouldn't have like the detailed design specs or nothing. Jerry's terrible with machinery.
No, but we got Jerry's dad kidnapped.
But yeah, he's got Jerry's dad. But I mean, if Jerry's he's had what 5
Yeah,
months to develop
well,
from this, so
we are responsible
it could be somewhat
for all of
advanced.
this.
So it's our fault
And we have to
that
fix
Jerry's dad got kidnapped. So we should fix it and also try not to get Nick killed.
it. I don't want to die.
You hear in the distance police sirens?
We got to get out of here.
We gotta go. Bail out.
Bail out. Tiffany starts running. Looks around the corner before running out to the open towards her tractor.
Okay, you run to your tractor. 4 police cars sort of like shoot up the road.
Oh, never mind.
Straight past.
It's all right. Maybe we should follow them. Let's go follow them.
Fucking hell,
We
following
should
your
call the
tractor.
police.
Fuck.
That
Yeah. Tiffany fires up the tractor. which
We
is
did
one of
this
the equipment.
again.
What we should tell the police that Jerry's dad's missing.
Yeah, we'll do that when we catch up with them. Let's go. Tiffany's off. Tiffany's
So,
going.
Corvin, you're sort of like in the main street or whatever. You're dossing around. It's Saturday. It's not as early as it was because time has progressed. So you're finally out of bed. As this sort of greyed out van sort of like almost knocks you down and is just speeds off down a road, one of the side roads. A few moments later, like 4 police cars sort of like stop outside the Radio Shack, and they like 4 police, like not 4 police officers, but like 8 police officers get out, and they sort of 2 of them sort of like stay outside as the rest sort of like go sort of like charging into the Radio Shack with their pistols drawn.
Old Man Henry, no!
Did the van come from the Radio Shack?
Give us a comprehend roll, please.
Perfect. I have 1,000,000 dice in comprehend.
You should get
0.
1 million.
Wow. Oh, it's like when Nick tries to do anything physical.
Yeah.
You are not you're not sure. You weren't paying any attention. You was too busy in your own little world, smoking cigarettes.
Corvin's listening to a cassette player. Probably totally was zoned out walking down the road.
Walkman.
Yeah, sure, a Walkman. If
he's
he bought
rich
that
enough
brand,
to steal a Walkman, or
he maybe didn't buy that brand or steal that brand.
he somehow acquired that brand.
Or he found a broken one and Nick fixed it for him.
I think regardless, even if it wasn't like an actual Walkman, most people would still call them Walkmans.
Yeah, like it's genericized.
When I was a kid in that time period, we did not call every cassette player a Walkman.
Well, if it was
Called them cassette players.
okay, well,
Any portable one when I was a kid, that's what we called them. We called them
yeah,
Walkman.
anyone portable, we would call it a Walkman as well.
Well, Corvin doesn't call it a Walkman.
He's very particular. He probably corrects everyone that calls it a Walkman.
No,
He's a fucking-
he's anti-establishment, so he wouldn't want to use a proprietary name for a product.
Corvin's a fucking hipster. That's what he is.
Exactly.
No,
Hipster
he's a
before he was
punk
hipster.
He's a
not-
punk rocker. This is all punk rock ideas.
It's not a fucking Walkman.
You sure he wouldn't want to reclaim Walkman? Take it away from the company?
Anyway, Corvin will watch the Radio Shack for a few minutes to see if the cops are arresting Old Man Henry.
No, but it looks like the glass to the front of the shop has been blasted out.
So maybe it looks like it was burglarized.
There looks like there's lots of it looks like it's missing components.
What the hell happened after you guys left?
Well, Corvin will take off his headphones and he will walk to the front of the store, not in front of the police cars, but behind them, outside of the perimeter. And he will stay visible in case Old Man Henry is there, because he wants to know what happened to Old Man Henry.
You can see blood.
Then I'm going to wait until I see the cops pull him out, or if the paramedics show up.
So after a little while, some paramedics turn up. You can see, before that, 2 of the officers sort of like come running out. One of them goes onto the radio, and one of them sort of like grabs their first aid box or whatever, and they sort of like, you can see they run back in. What you can hear on the one on the radio calling for a paramedic to Radio Shack. There's been a gunshot wound to whatever his name, Henry, whatever his surname is. The other
Old Man
two,
Henry.
the old 2 police officers start pushing people away, setting up a perimeter around the shop. Just as they're setting up the perimeter, Tiffany and the other bunch of wackos turn up. And I think we're going to go on a break right then. Our first break.
Okay.
Put.
That's the sound my tractor makes.
Put.
In case you all thought that was Tiffany singing.
You know,
Check a look.
I've looked at this map for a number of weeks at this time, and I am incredibly sad because I just realized that there's an island called Black Island, and I'm like, why is that there, and why have we not gone to it?
Why would we have to go to Black Island?
Because I feel like there's some deep, dark military secrets on Black Island.
Not on Sentinel Island, though.
No, Sensible Island, that's the guard post. That's the false thing.
Or
But the
Beehive Island.
Beehive. Wait, there's Beehive Island.
There's a Beehive Island, James.
Holy
Why haven't we
shit.
fought robotic
Why-
bees yet?
Why have we not fought robotic bees?
All right, we'll be back in a minute. Fuck me. Because
Not the bees.
I haven't come up with an idea for bees yet. And also, it's coming into winter, so yeah.
Well, robotic bees don't care about,
Yeah.
temperature.
Robot bees care not for your snow. Or the fact that batteries run out faster in cold weather.
What's this
or
clip?
rust
I'm not gonna
or
click on
anything
it.
like that.
Scary popular.
Tardigrade peanut butter jelly time. These names get weirder and weirder.
Is that
What?
Twitch? Is that Twitch's names or is that Mutant J?
Yeah.
Weird names.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
that's Twitch pulls from a list of words to make a unique URL.
Yeah, cool. They're just running out, I guess. Getting short
Yeah,
straws.
I guess they just add more. I should probably add to my notes. So what's happened so far? Jerry's father hasn't visited in over a week. Kids break into the house.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same
Jerry's
thing.
father is missing. Jerry's dad is designing a proper android buddy.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep, that's how I feel right now. Knackered.
Me too. I spent way too much time walking around in snow today.
I didn't go. I just stayed in the house.
Yeah, I built 2 snowmen. Then I walked around outside looking at everyone else's snowman and deciding mine was better, obviously. And oops. Then we went up to the park and back because I was looking for Pokemon. But I found lots of Pokemon, so it was fine. Totally justified.
We were walking along. We were walking towards this event last week. I think you kept catching Pokemons or kept looking
Yep.
for Pokemon.
I wasn't looking for them, they were just there. Because I was walking through the Olympic Park.
Yeah. Pokemon tend to do that.
Yeah.
Took me forever to get back to Stratford Station. Absolutely forever. Did I say that to you? I told you that it took me just
No, I don't
absolutely
think so.
forever. I got turned around. I asked, what's the quickest way back to Stratford Station? And they just gave me this convoluted fucking go round here, go there. So I followed their directions and I was just like walking around a back street. There's no cars on the back street. I thought, fuck me, I'm going to get mugged at any point. But I didn't.
Okay, you won't get mugged there because no one else wants to be out there either.
It was just like, I just couldn't believe I was like, it was piss poorly signposted as well to get back to Stratford Station. Like, absolutely piss
Yeah,
poorly
from that side it's
signposted.
awful.
And it was like, why is there no like signs going to Stratford Station? And then I couldn't figure out which one I wanted. Like when someone said, "Do you want the international or do you want or whatever?" And
The tube, or do you
and I
want
was like,
the DLR, or do you
I
want?
don't
Yeah,
know.
there's
I
a whole
want the
bunch
one
of them.
that I can get the
Stratford is a transport
the
hub.
central line. That's all I want.
The tube.
But it's not just the
And
tube.
you could also
though.
be referring to the bus station.
It's not just the tube though, because I can pretend because there's overland trains up there as well.
Yeah, but the central line is a tube, is what I mean. That's
Yeah.
the one you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, but if I was going home by train, I would want the overline anyway from
Yeah.
that same station.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy.
And yes, Jay, I did judge all the snowmen.
I just
There were some really cute ones. There was one built by it was like 6 foot tall, built by, we saw a dad and his tiny, tiny girl building them. So they built this giant 6 foot one, then they built a little tiny one and put the kid's hat on it. It's so cute. It's standing there looking in different directions.
I knew we were going to have snow, but I didn't think it was. Someone said it wasn't until this afternoon we were supposed to have got it, but obviously it snowed. Because it went snowing
Yeah.
when I came home last night.
I didn't think it would stick because it doesn't usually, or in London anyway, it doesn't usually. Up here, obviously, it's a bit colder. Even in London, it stuck a bit though, but we had like a good 2 or 3 inches.
It was drizzling on the way home. It was basically like spitting, or well, sort of raining on the way home. whatever. It was
Today?
raining.
Yeah, it
when I drove
warmed up.
home this
It
morning.
warmed up. It's going a bit slushy now.
Yeah, and then it's
But
gonna
it's going to
freeze.
snow a bit more
It's gonna-
tonight.
It's going to freeze into a massive ice ring and just going to slip over on the pavement
It is.
constantly.
Mhm.
That's why I shoveled my path. So that tomorrow I can get up and go outside and step out and go, nope, and come right back inside and not have broken my butt. That's my plan.
I'm just going to get some water. I'll be back in a sec. Oh shit! Fuck! I've pressed the wrong button. I'm having a bad day.
Hey, Kitty. Thank you for letting us know.
Hello.
Hello.
Fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Really sorry. Oh, I
Would
just
you
hit the
like
mute
to buy
button.
some jewels?
Ooh, cousin, let's go bowling.
I don't care
I care.
about Grand Theft Auto 4, but statutes of limitations are done. Roman dying was the saddest fucking thing. Even at like you never got any calls, and I'm like, I wanted to go bowling now. I should have gone bowling more.
That's what I like. I never finished 4, but that's why I liked 4 and I didn't like 5.
Yeah.
Is like I actually really enjoyed the characters in the story arc for 4. And
Yeah.
then 5, it's just like everyone's either generic or an amoral asshole.
Yep.
Have fun being them. I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm good.
So we're planning to get a dog. We have dogs, right? We have puppers.
Mm.
And so we're gonna do beware of Doge sign. Beware of Doge. Much bark, no bite. Much wow.
Nice.
Boost hasn't stopped fucking eating.
Who's eating? Oh, that's usually
Who's-
you, James.
Yeah,
Like,
it
we're
is
trying to
usually
Yeah.
role play
James.
and we're waiting for you because you're eating something
Yeah,
or rolling a
and
cigarette.
then you'll complain because you got an orange Kit Kat or something.
Oh god. Oh. Blech.
Yeah, and then we'll have like 5 minutes of that.
I bought some donuts the other day from.
Are they orange?
Mini donuts. Yes, they're
Yeah.
they look chocolate. I didn't read it because it
Read
was
the
late.
packet.
It was late, and I was on the way home from work.
Always read the
I'll get
packet because
them- I'll
some
get them for
fucker will put
breakfast.
something in the wrong place.
I'll get them for breakfast. They sound, donuts for breakfast.
They sound.
Good. I just read festive mini donuts. There was no like chocolate. It didn't say orange and chocolate.
Orange.
And then I had one in the morning, and it's like this has got orange and chocolate in it. So they've gone straight.
I
in
don't
the
know
bin.
anyone who's accidentally oranged as many times as you have.
Doesn't read the fucking small print.
I don't know anyone else that doesn't like orange and chocolate other than James.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta get some dark chocolate, Terry's chocolate oranges.
They can fucking
So good.
burn in a hole as well.
No, they're
I need
amazing.
to get a
The
Terry's
dark
chocolate
ones are
orange.
amazing.
Yeah,
Should we
the
go
dark
back?
ones.
They're
I
on
think it's the dark
supermarket
ones
thing
that are the
right now.
best because
Yeah.
like they balance the flavor really well.
Yeah. I used to be okay with milk chocolate, but over the years, I'm just like, nah, fuck milk chocolate.
It's all about
I've just-
Toblerone for me for Christmas.
I saw someone walk by today with a Toblerone. Yesterday, I swear the Toblerone was about that tall.
I saw one
Massive.
I saw one in Tesco's that I can't really show it, but it's about at least like 5 foot long and about that.
Yeah, I think
fat,
it was that
and
one.
it's
Yeah.
about £60.
Is it giant or is it like a whole bunch of Toblerones making up a triangle?
I don't know. The box.
No
is-
eggnog, Jay. Sorry, carry on.
Oh.
Hi, Doverkin.
Hi, Dovikin.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just a giant, because that would be impossible to eat though. If it was just like a giant chunk of like Toblerone, that would just be really hard to eat. It's
What?
probably-
Did they change the mountains on the Toblerone in England?
They
as well?
did. It's shit.
Yeah, I think they
Because
changed
the price
it
of chocolate
everywhere.
went up or something. So they've taken out like every other triangle
Yeah,
and it looks awful.
You motherfuckers.
Oh, there we go. Laughing underwater with the answer. It's lots of tiny. Is it tiny ones though, or just like normal ones?
I had a Toblerone before they made the change, then I had one after the change, and honestly, I didn't like it in either situation.
I mean, like
I
I
like the
don't
dark
mind
ones.
Toblerones,
I
but
find the milk ones not just milky but too sweet. I think
You've
they've
had
got
a white
honey in
one?
them or something.
Yeah.
I've gotten like
don't like
way
white
more
chocolate.
sweet adverse in like the last 5 years or so,
Yeah.
where it's just like I don't like things that are super sweet any longer.
Actually, I'm agreeing with you, but I'm also drinking Bailey's and I still like sugar. I think it's just I've become sweet chocolate averse.
Yeah,
I will eat twirls though. But I used to eat dairy milk and now it's just no. Even milk chocolate biscuits are bleh.
Really? You're all gone weird. I'll tell you that. You've all gone weird.
I take my sugar in
Concentrated
liquid
sugar.
form.
Concentrated sugar hurts my palate as well as my stomach, but things like donuts, for some reason, don't trigger me as much.
Everything else triggers you though.
Ah!
Right, should we go back?
Yeah, let's do it.
yep.
Right, hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of our mid-season finale is what I'm calling it, because
Mid-season.
yeah, I can take a break if I want to. It can feel conclusion,
Come back in like 6 months.
and then I can come back once I've had a break. It's probably going to be a 2-parter. It's going to take us up to Christmas, and then we're going to have 2 or 3 weeks off for Christmas.
What is the plan for Tales from the Loop? We should probably talk about this offline if you don't want to say it now.
Oh, so mid-season finale. So there will be a conclusion, but there will be things left hanging that I can pick back up down the line.
Okay.
Down the line is in after
Yeah, I mean, because
potential Star Trek.
It's supposed to be in 15 episodes, but because they started to go on longer,
Because we
than
take
just-
fucking forever to do anything.
probably my fault as well.
That's
but,
our fault. It's mostly our fault, I think.
I think we just do too much.
Hmm.
Well, it's alright. I'd rather like it take, because I found like the Halloween episode was a lot like more enjoyable because it took a bit longer.
Yeah, that was good.
Because it wasn't like rush to get to the end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but yeah.
But
yeah,
do we
that's-
do too much or do we just talk too much about snacks?
No, I don't mind talking about snacks. I don't mind.
I
talking
think
about
part of
random
it
stuff.
is too we just like trying to pick up on the right clue sometimes takes a while, or
Sometimes.
sometimes that we just kind of get hung up on things, or
Yeah,
we
like Irish
we
milk.
don't pick up the clue and we come up with a far more complicated way to do what we need to do.
Yeah.
All right.
But we still save the day.
Eventually.
Are we still in intermission?
No, we're off intermission. So we're
Alright.
back.
Man, I am so delayed on your stream. I don't know what is going on.
It happens to me all the time. If I'm not watching the stream, I will get like I will get
3 minutes delayed. What is that?
don't know. I
God,
just
that's a
click refresh
massive
every now and then.
Toblerone.
Yeah, because I was refreshing. I don't know what's going on.
I wonder if that's.
Sorry, Claytor, what?
Turn down your quality on the stream.
Wait, my quality is on 160p.
Oh, then I have no answer.
I do that when I've got it on the background, like it's just there. Yeah, it's not normally like this.
Okay,
It's just today
okay.
being
So I'm kind of looking at chat and wondering if I'm delayed with chat. So somebody, the last thing I see is I kind of want one from Weaves.
weird. That's the last thing I said.
Yeah, that's the last thing.
Okay.
That
I
was
said,
a minute
Okay,
ago.
cool. Okay, cool. Like,
I'm just
I'm
talking about
okay
giant
then.
Toblerones.
yeah.
So,
Toblerone.
Tiffany, Nicholas, and Alfie, you pull up outside the radio, well, near the Radio Shack. There's 4 police cars, and they're setting up a cordon off section.
Good.
There's smashed glass across the sidewalk. It looks like someone's kicked the door in and smashed the front windows of the store.
Weren't you guys just here?
Yeah, Tiffany goes, oh shit, and
Yeah,
starts
what
running
the
inside.
heck?
Tiffany's running.
Yeah, I'm.
That's
following.
my store.
Do we notice Corbin?
Oh man, Henry. Oh
Yeah,
man, Henry.
Yeah, you do notice Corvin standing at the side.
I'm just like,
Casually smoking a cigarette, leaning
Mm.
against a police car at the end of the perimeter.
Wearing his Christmas sunglasses.
Where are you going, young children?
That's my
We-
store. I work there.
Yeah, we were working here.
My name's Tiffany Miller. We work here on the weekends. Like
Hey,
helping with the stock and all that in the back.
Okay.
You can ask old man Henry.
You probably have name tags.
Yeah, probably.
Old
is
man
my
Henry,
grandfather here?
Tiffany.
No, he's not here.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think he would be, but there's always,
Always
a
worth
chance.
checking.
Yeah.
How long have? So they start just asking you some questions like,
Yeah.
when did you? How long has it been since you was in the store? Did you notice anything suspicious?
We were out making a delivery to a customer. Oh yeah, we got
Or-
something to report there too. Tiffany's thinking like, is it okay to report? Yeah, we were out making the delivery of these parts to a customer, but yeah, you should also know Mr. Warner. So it looks like someone broke into his house.
What's the address?
Blah blah blah.
Blah blah.
Warner's
Yak
address.
yak.
Tiffany
Right.
gives him the address.
Okay.
What's happened here is Mr. What's his surname? Old man Henry. Is he all right? Like we were gone. An
he's
hour,
been
maybe.
He's losing blood. He's taking a gunshot.
Oh shit!
Tiffany.
You're the ones always telling me it's okay to swear. Anyway, he's dying. Is he dying?
As I said, an ambulance
bleeding.
turns up,
Yeah.
and they sort of like put him on a stretcher and sort of like carry him out. I guess I don't know if it's going to be pushy ones yet in this day and age. I'm not sure when they were brought out, but yeah, he's
I
pulled
think
out.
they had
on a-
wheels back then.
He's
I'm
pulled
sure
out on a
it's fine.
stretcher.
In the 80s, I feel like Die Hard probably had stretchers with wheels on.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, that might not be the ones that like collapse up underneath. Like he might.
Yeah,
need to
they're
be
so cool.
lifted. He might need to be lifted into the ambulance, but it's probably on like a wheeled stretcher right now.
So the police just start asking questions. They bring you both inside as well. You can see like the till's been sort of like smashed open. All the money's been taken, and you see like quite a few missing components.
Anything that looks like it might be relevant to the plans we saw?
Give us
Specifically?
give us a comprehend roll. No, calculate roll, please.
Yes, the crate of synthetic.
Let me
Yeah.
calculate. I'm gonna-
I've calculated
Oh,
one
wow.
success. Nick has
Fuck.
calculated 0.
Wow. Oh, fuck yourself, Nick.
Nice.
Should have at least
Yeah.
got one success in that codes.
Right?
I did.
Yeah, like it's stupid.
Story of my life.
Do I
So
say question?
the
or just-
parts, so a lot of the stuff is so. If you look at the my assumption is you said you was going to look at the components anyway of what's been ordered. Yeah, there's parts that have been stolen that are to do with the components, or that Mr. Miller had
the
ordered.
plans. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, the stuff that was ordered.
Not Miller.
Well, either way.
It's not Miller. Jerry.
Warner.
Warner. Sorry. It's a W and M. I got that mixed up.
I don't know. Maybe Tiffany's dad's secretly a super scientist.
Yes.
It would make sense
A weed
because
scientist.
genetics. True, actually. Yeah. He's
Dun,
making
dun,
super
dun.
weed.
Alfie, if you didn't go in, I'm like telling you what happened that I saw that I heard that Henry was shot.
Yeah, and I'm probably doing the exact same back at you. Like we're basically trading notes.
Yeah.
Trade notes.
What did you say, James?
Said
Trade
trade
notes,
notes
then.
then. Act it out, bitches. No, what?
I could do.
RP it out.
I should never be a DM.
Somebody broke into Jerry's dad's house. Jerry said that his dad hadn't been visiting for a week, so we went to go look, and the place was pretty wrecked. We found some sort of plans for like a replacement Jerry robot body, and we found a letter from Checkmate offering Jerry's dad a job.
Maybe whoever robbed Jerry's house, is the same people that robbed the radio store just now.
Oh, yeah, it's a very good chance. We were delivering
saw-
a bunch of parts to Jerry's dad.
I saw a van driving away, but I don't know if they were the robbers, but they were speeding. And you know, robbers always use vans. That's what I would do. Once I have a license.
Also, I'm pretty sure that this Checkmate thing is my theory. And then, like, it's actually an AI that Abby created that then we plugged Jerry in and then it took over everyone. And then, like, when it learned about Jerry and then now it knows that Jerry's dad can make robots. So I think it's got him kidnapped. So we kind of did this.
Don't blame yourself. Because you need to be positive and productive right now. Realize I'm the wrong person to say that, given that I'm not
I was
those
going to say
things.
such leadership.
But
Clervin's
think.
doing so
That's what I
hard.
think we should think about right now.
We
Maybe we
just
can
need to
tell the
fix this.
police. Maybe we need to tell the police about the house, and they can maybe find clues to link the identity of the burglars, or put together a case of what they were looking for, and then we can find out and try to figure it out ourselves.
I think Tiffany's doing that.
So Tiffany, so you're inside the Radio Shack, and the police are asking like, "What's missing? Do you know what's missing?" Obviously, the money's been taken. It looks like a smash and grab. Do you want to
Yep.
give an investigation roll for me, please? This will be like you being able
Yep.
to actually ask me some questions as well.
Bloop. 0 successes.
Did you want to spend a luck? Do you want to take condition? Do you want to do something along those lines, or
I'm
anything?
going to spend another luck. Just going to blow all my luck, though I don't usually blow all my luck in this game anyway, so. Reroll.
Test your luck.
1 success.
You get to ask me 2 questions.
1 success. I'm going to go with what does it mean? What does this robbery mean?
It looks like the actual like robbery was a cover. Yeah, you know, so it's made to be look like that it was just a general like stealing of money, but actually it seems like the actual true goal was to take the components.
And what is hidden here and where is it? If there's anything like a clue to the robbers hidden around anywhere.
I'm gonna have to think. you notice, and the police haven't noticed it at all, is that if you remember, there is like a like a camcorder set up to record things. It's just like it is recorded to tape, but it's just literally there for show purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be able to, once the police have finished their investigation, you might be able to, or if you can sneakily get the tape out, you might be able to have a look at what happened on the tape.
Okay, Tiffany is going to just not draw attention to the camera at all. And hope they don't notice it, because she reckons if she goes anywhere near it, they will definitely notice it and go, "Oh, maybe there's a tape in there." So she's going to be pointing like, "Oh, over there was this, and over here there was a bunch of stuff over there that's missing." And Rooster is just flailing around. It's very distracting.
It's all,
I'm drumming. I'm sorry.
I know you're drumming.
It's all like electronic. So it's pretty much like if you look at the components that that James Warner ordered, they're pretty much similar items or items that could easily be used as replacements for the list
Yeah.
that he ordered.
So for en masse. Oh boy. So
Yeah,
checkmate.
Tiffany's not going to mention that. Just be truthful as to what's missing, but not the connection that she sees between them.
After some time, they let you go. Obviously, they'll ask obviously for your addresses and stuff. They probably know you anyway, but
Yeah.
they generally go. You know, we might need to ask some questions later, so on and so forth. And then they start like
Leaving, hopefully.
would detectives be called?
If not, Tiffany's going to make an excuse that she has to lock up the store and that.
Yeah.
Well,
Until they
they're
fuck
like,
off.
they're like, you can't. You'll have to call you have to call someone in to like board up the windows for the time being.
Yeah, we'll make sure all that happens. Don't you worry.
Yeah, so most of the day, I mean, this takes most
12-year-old
of the day.
assistant manager.
Well, there is no one else, really.
Yeah, exactly.
There's Bob Newby. Oh wait.
What did you? Is there anything you want to be doing, Nick?
Take
Rest
stock
in peace.
of everything that's taken. Obviously, once Tiffany tells me, and probably look at the orders of the last week and see if there's been anything strange, like new names,
All right.
anything like that.
Do you want to give me a comprehend roll, please, for that?
No, because I'm gonna fucking fail it.
I can assist.
I'll use a luck.
Can I assist on that one?
Yay.
Oh, never mind.
You could have if you say you assist,
Well,
you
he
can roll an
did it.
additional d6.
Do you want to roll another d6 for extra success?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm mad at it.
Tiffany's busy doing other stuff.
There isn't anything that screams out. There's nothing that screams out to you, but you do notice about 3 weeks ago, Mr. Warner did order some more components, different components, and they're also missing as well.
Fuck. Okay, so there's a lot of components taken, and they're missing all from Mr. Warren. So that means Mr. Warren is probably working with Checkmate or is already replaced by a robot of Checkmate at 30 weeks ago, and it's finally got disappeared. Which is
Why
why
would they
there's
replace him with a robot?
because it's the perfect reason.
Why wouldn't they just build like another person
Because
and let him
it's-
walk around and therefore nobody's looking for him?
Because Checkmate knows that Jerry's dad works for the Loop. And thus,
Oh.
if he looks
Wait.
like Jerry's dad, he can get access inside to build even more robots.
Why did he offer him a job if he was going to just take his credentials for the loot?
Because he has to keep them captured, so he would pull them to a
So it was a
location.
ruse and there's no job and he was just kidnapping him from the job interview.
Yep.
That's so sneaky.
It would also give Checkmate an end to kill you.
Yep. Because I would think it was Jerry's dad, and he's a good guy.
And then
And we would
pow,
trust
he
him.
shoots you in the head.
Yeah, exactly. Bam. Cha-ching.
Mhm.
Man, I'm fucking good. Off of that one thing, I put it all together.
Done.
Done. Actually, I feel kind of proud of that. At the
All right,
moment.
James, we solved the episode. What next?
We fixed it.
We fixed it.
All right,
We're
Timmy's
on,
gonna go.
We're on the path. We're on the case.
We go shoot checkmate.
We got this.
Done.
We shoot checkmate. We find that old fucking thing. We're
What's Alfie?
cow.
So what's Alfie and Corvin doing? Are you just
We're probably waiting for being allowed to go inside where our friends are.
Smoking
I
my
presume
eighth
the cops had
cigarette.
gone when we were having this whole conversation.
I didn't know if they were still like treating it like a crime scene or if they're.
it probably
Oh,
still
yeah.
is being treated as a crime scene, yeah.
But we're still shuffling about and putting up boards and that, so.
Well, you'd call someone
would-
in to do that, probably.
Yeah.
James,
We're
Yeah.
still hanging
paramedics
around.
would the paramedics have allowed me to get into the ambulance as a friend of Mr. Henry
Yes.
to go to
As
the
a
hospital?
friend of
But
the
I would've
old
gone.
man.
I
Yeah,
would have gone.
that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then
So-
maybe I can convince the police officers that I know it. Like I'm the grandson of the deputy. Like I won't
Yeah,
touch
they would all know
anything.
you.
Yeah, they
All
might
right.
know who
Give
I
me a charm
am.
roll then, please, Alfie.
Okay.
I'll give
is
you-
not good.
I'll
One-
assist. I'll assist. I'll assist.
You've gone in
With
the
your
Yeah,
super
you've
charm.
gone. And also, I feel like
I will
of
give you
all the
a-
people to help me charm the police,
Corbin
might not
is
be the
not the
best.
one.
What were you gonna say, James?
I will give you a bonus dice because of your grandfather and the
Okay.
connection to the police officers.
Yay! We got a
Woo!
success.
Okay, they allow you inside the actual facility, inside the shop with the
Okay.
rest of your friends.
I don't know if we
Um,
want
All
to.
right.
I assume
You're
you
with
probably
us or
want to
Corvin now?
go to Corbin.
All right, so Corvin, you so you're sort of like they sort of rush old man Henley into the emergency room. He's lost a lot of blood. He's coming in and coming out of consciousness. He's not he's talking gibberish. You're not really sure what he's saying. They sort of like send you. You got to go away. We've got to like save his life.
Right, I don't get in the way. I'm not stupid.
They sort of like start like ripping his shirt off and then just trying to fish the bullet out of his chest. And lots of blood, lots of mess.
In the ambulance.
No, this is at the
This is the
Oh, right.
ER.
He's like looking through a window kind of thing. Yeah.
Observation deck.
But eventually they obviously get the bullet out because this is America. They're probably quite skilled at getting bullets out.
Yep. 10 out of 10.
Blast
We pull them out every day from everybody. I've had 17 bullet surgeries
This week alone.
this week alone.
This week, today, don't you mean? Today you've had.
No. The yesterday was the surgeries. Today is the recovery phase, and then I'm
Right.
scheduled to be shot Tuesday.
All right, you have to book in.
Yeah, you got to book it. We're booked months in
There's so
advance.
much demand.
It is. It's so much demand.
All right.
I believe it's a Winchester on to the shoulder this week, and a 45 to the thigh. It'll be great. It's going to be beautiful.
Like Preacher.
Nothing makes you
I don't
feel
know, have you
more
seen-
alive.
Yeah,
Preacher season
nothing.
2.
Nothing makes you feel more alive. Let me tell you.
Wrongly disagree.
Should I invite you guys down? You know, take a shots. You know, it's great.
I only take my shots one way. That's in a glass.
I don't drink.
No, I
I
mean
shot
to
my
shoot
arm.
me. God.
So Corvin, you're there till quite late. When he eventually comes out and is put into recovery.
That's fine. I whenever they let me go, like sit in his room, I will.
Okay.
I'm also giving the hospital his like contact information, that kind of thing, so they can try to call any family members or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, he's like his son turns up as well. His son eventually arrives. You know.
How old is his son?
He's in his probably mid-20s. Mid-30s.
How is he dressed?
In clothes.
This is very important. How is he dressed, James?
Probably in like jeans and a t-shirt.
What kind of t-shirt?
Just a plain t-shirt.
Okay, he's an unknown quantity. That's fine. Well, I explained that someone robbed the store and shot his dad, and I came with him in the ambulance because he didn't have any other friends that could at the time. Said that I'm a regular at the store and we hang out a lot. You know, I explained to my son I'm not just some kid. Because I don't think we've met.
Sorry, I'm coughing now.
Then I tell his son that
he explains his name is I need Facebook.
Time to Facebook.
That's a
Sean-
strange name.
Sean McGillicuddy. McGillicuddy.
Bloaty
Don
McBloatface. That's his name. Bloaty McBloatface.
Brad Pitt. His name's Brad Pitt.
triggered.
Harrison Toyota.
His name is Robert.
All right. Well, anyway, I explained that our other friends who work at the store with Henry are still at the store talking to the police. So maybe the police will find something, and then be able to tell Robert, what they find. Is Robert like falling apart, or is he holding together?
He's holding together. He didn't expect. I mean, he's clearly in shock because
All right.
his father's been shot.
Well, then I don't expect him to like say much. I just give him the facts that I give him.
Eventually, obviously, his wife and his children turn up as well, and they all sort of like sit separate to you. This scummy little kid.
Do the kids cry?
They're confused. They probably don't really know what's going on. They're quite a young family as well. The oldest is like 5 years old.
I'm gonna tell a short story. When I was 5 years old, my great grandfather had a stroke, and I went to the hospital, and I just cried my guts out. I didn't even really know what a stroke was, but I cried my guts out. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
If the family doesn't want any contact with me, that's fine. I'm not an extremely sociable person.
They're yeah, okay, so the kids are probably in tears because they don't really understand what's going on, and yeah, they're just he's in recovery. There's not much they can do. He's got he's been given a blood transfusion to get some blood back into his body, but yeah, he looks in the clear. He's just got it's just down to him now to recover fully.
Where was he shot?
In the chest.
Okay.
Wake up, James. James.
Deckard.
I am knackered.
I knew it.
Caffeine.
We've run out of fucking coffee, which doesn't help.
And after a while, I go out and I'm smoking a cigarette and I don't know, thinking about if I want to stay there all night or whatever until he wakes up.
So what you have for free doing?
Tiffany's gonna hook the camcorder up to one of the TVs because presumably there's TVs lying around, like sitting against the
Well, there's there's
on a
still
shelf
people,
or something.
There's still people like looking around. They're sort of like taking.
Oh, the cops are still here.
Yeah, they're still.
Yeah.
they're still
Oh, right.
investigating. It's going to be at least a day. It won't be. It won't be until tomorrow. And
Well, in
I
that
mean,
case, you're just gonna go pick up the camcorder when no one's looking, or tell Andre and Nick to go and distract some doctors. Police officers.
Wake
while
up,
she gives the
Tiffany.
camcorder.
So you find okay, yeah, sure. Do you two want to tag team a police officer that you're distracting?
Any police officer that's nearest and
Mhm.
investigating this corner.
Yeah, I can go talk to a police officer.
All right. Do you want to give us a charm roll? Nick, are you helping out?
Yes.
All right. I'll
What's
give
your
you
charm like, Nick? Because maybe we should do this a reverse.
0.
Yeah, so's mine.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah. Heart?
Maybe just drop something on the floor.
Heart is 2.
Okay, mine's 3.
Okay. So
I'll tell you what.
you do it and
Give me.
I'll help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
All right, so that means I get 1 additional die, right?
that is
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
What are your drives? What's your drive and pride?
Drive is I love puzzles. Pride is when shit hits the fan, I don't back down.
And mine are both kind of around me being curious, which doesn't really.
You could ask them questions about procedure.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually. I just kind of like. I have more curiosity since, and I say I'm the most curious person alive. I approach someone who's probably like taking notes down in a book, and I
Yeah.
start asking exactly like, "Can I see the book? What's in the book?" Gramps never shows me his book, and just asks and asks and asks and asks and asks as many things as possible.
You got 1 success, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to roll charm on top of that with no successes.
Do you want to spend?
Oh, I had already rolled charmed. Charmed.
That
by
was for
accident.
something else, though.
Was it? Okay.
That was to get into the shop. in
Oh,
the
right.
first place.
Okay. Yeah. So I just have the 1 success.
Woo!
1 success from what?
I'm using his drive.
Using
Yep.
the
Oh,
drive.
okay, yeah,
Like
sure.
You told me that I had one.
Yeah, certainly. So the police. So he does start telling you like, oh, this is the most important like thing an officer can have. Think of the discussion from
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz, yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh no, I can't show you it. It's got like notes in there,
Cop
that
stuff.
you won't be able to read, and yeah, it's cop stuff.
It's probably writing in shorthand.
But he explains. He asks. Obviously, he asks you some questions like, you know, how often do you come here? You know, yeah. So you sort of like ask, how long do you come here? How long have you come here? How often do you come here?
It varies from time to time. I mean, my friends work here, right? So sometimes I come to hang out with them. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes we need something from here. I mean, it's not really a regular. I don't have a schedule. How often do you come here? Do you do technology things?
Oh no, I don't understand technology.
Oh. My friend Nick understands technology.
Yeah, like technology is great. Like I have a computer and you can program it to do certain things like make files, and you can do it to even organize this book in a digital space. That way you can, like, I'm pretty sure you have people who do that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Imagine what it would be like. I bet you the loop is working on computers that you can just hold in your hand and make notes on.
Oh,
Imagine,
maybe.
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 Oh, man.
What that would be like.
That would be cool.
I know that someone's working on like a way of like figuring out who called you last.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
good.
Next thing you know, it'll be robots.
We've already got robots.
Like robots that like look like me and you and
think for themselves.
think for
Oh, no,
themselves.
I don't think I would want that. No, not at all. No. Have you not seen the film Blade Runner?
I feel like we're a bit young for Blade Runner.
Or Terminator, like those are two scary movies. Arnold scares me.
Ardholt.
He's a really big guy.
Yeah, he
It'll
is.
be
Yeah.
Ardholt, isn't it?
So Tiffany, what are you doing?
Tiffany is sneaking up to the camera to take the cassette tape out.
All right, do you want to give
So
me?
she's going to wait till all the cops
do you
look
wanna give me
away.
a stealth roll, please. I will give you a
Yes.
bonus dice because the assist that Alfie or Nicholas
Fabulous.
is giving you for the fact that they're distracting the police officer.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a separate roll for that bonus.
Oh, really?
'Cause
Oh,
I can't
okay.
be asked to fuck out with the numbers. Oh, look at that. 76.
Oh, nice.
76. Is it greater than I don't know.
Yeah, greater than 6.
What's a 1 anyway? I still
Ah.
got 2 successes though.
Okay, so you managed to sneak up to the camcorder, you check the tape, pocket the tape because it's one of those little tapes.
Super slick.
And yeah,
Tiffany's
Right.
amazing for once
for
with
once.
the sneaking. I mean, obviously Tiffany's always amazing, but she's usually pretty terrible when it comes to stealth.
Okay.
Yay. All right, guys. I think maybe we should let these fine officers do their job. We should go check on old man Henry.
Whatever you say,
Oh,
Tiff.
God,
I'm
we
just here to
should-
help you guys.
Yeah, we need to.
And at some point, Tiffany has found the phone and said, "Hey,
do it.
board up the windows, blah blah blah," because she's responsible.
Yeah, there's like a number in his book that he's written down, like you know.
Yeah, he'll have a
Yeah.
handyman or something that puts up the shelves and
Yeah.
that. So Tiffany's just gonna ring him and make sure all that's taken care of.
All right, yeah,
I
he's
think
already
I
got a key. So
figured it was,
he says, "Oh, I'll be late over as soon as I can." Board up the windows.
I'd probably ask the police officers. Are you guys going to be here for when the guy comes to board up the windows?
Yeah, we won't leave. We probably won't be leaving just yet.
Okay. Just
All
make
right,
sure
thank you,
walk up
officers.
when you're done.
What do you want, Nick?
Can we take a break?
Yes, we can, because I want to go
Okay.
make
Good time.
some caffeine drink of some sort.
Okay.
No, I think I'm.
My stepdad is here to give me my Christmas present, so that's why I was like, "Can we-"
Ooh.
Happy Christmas!
thank you.
Right,
It's
see you in a
happening.
moment.
I'll be back in a second.
I'm going to go make a drink, and I won't mute you.
I'm
Okay.
taking the
Nice.
opportunity.
So now we have
do
to
the
actually
same.
have conversations instead of just sitting here, maybe
Yep.
flapping our mouths. Damn it! How are you doing, Rooster?
I was about to get up to, but I'll talk to you.
Damn
for-
it! Do I have to talk to chat? Don't leave me with them.
I won't leave you with chat. Chat is horrible. Oh, hey, chat. How you doing? Mutant
Oh,
J
hi, guys.
laughing. Carlo Bear. Sup,
Love it, Carlo Bear.
Kitty?
Some
if
guy
you're
named
still out
Potato
there.
Fishy. Ugh.
Fish and potatoes, man.
No.
Good chowder would be good on a cold day.
Mm. Have I ever had fish with potatoes?
You never
I
had
suppose
like a
it's
fish
and chips, but
chowder?
I don't really eat fish. Like I'm okay with cod. I like salmon. I wouldn't have salmon with potatoes.
Well, cod is normally what
Fish and chips and that, yeah.
yeah, fish and chips in England
Bit of
is always
haddock.
cod, right?
No, it's usually haddock or some horrible thing now.
Oh,
Yeah, cod is rare. Like you gotta specifically either find a shop that does cod or order it separately.
when you get fish and chips here in America, it's almost always cod. And I
Mm,
seem to remember it was cod when I was in
it's the
England.
blandest of fish.
Yeah, cod isn't the best. I'm partial to
Splinter
salmon.
mission. I like smoked salmon. I don't really like cooked salmon. It's okay. But Nick doesn't eat
Um,
fish at all, so we rarely have it at home. Like I'll get sushi if I'm out or something. But my town does not do sushi,
Hmm.
so I haven't had sushi in like a year. I'm gonna go to London in a couple of weeks, so I have to make sure I get some.
You're a big sushi person.
No, not really, but I like to have it now and then.
I like
Plus,
seaweed.
there's that whole
salad.
omega-3 thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Clearly
fish
you
is-
like seaweed. You're sitting there like eating a bag of seaweed
Well-
as we go.
seaweed salad is wakame, which is different seaweed than what I was eating previously. What I was eating previously was kelp, I think, a form of kelp, not
Okay.
wakame.
Well, they put seaweed on the packet.
Yes. But for us dumb Americans, seaweed is just a word, but in other
All the sea
countries,
things.
other
yeah.
countries there's like 10 different names for different kinds of seaweed.
Yeah.
But the kind of seaweed you get at sushi places is like one of my top 10 foods of all time. Oh, hey, Lauren.
Good luck at the post office. I need to go to the post office soon. I promised Chad I would do Christmas cards for them. And I've totally written some of those Christmas cards. Mm-hmm.
I don't send out Christmas cards, but I send out thank you cards. I'm
For
old
what?
fashioned.
Generally, everything.
Well, not everything, but I go to the post office and send out these from time to time. I was at the post office about a week ago, and I've been dealing with mailmen all week this week, which has been frustrating.
How come?
Well, just
Stuff's
shit
not
I bought
arriving?
for like Cyber Monday, and it all getting delayed because Amazon is a train wreck of a company.
Yes.
They've
they're okay
delayed
here.
like 3 boxes of mine.
Wait, we're on Twitch. Are we allowed to say that?
We're not bound by some rule that says we can't talk about negative
James's
experiences
channel,
with
though.
Amazon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
He's definitely, or at least I on my channel, I'm not allowed to say negative things about Twitch partners. Probably Twitch itself. maybe not
Amazon is not
Amazon.
a Twitch partner. They're the Twitch owner.
Yeah. No, Jay, I have not sent the picture, but I have wrapped it up and put it in an envelope and addressed the envelope. And I just need to do the Christmas card, and then it will be gone. I painted on for my sub anniversary in April this year. Rooster, I was painting, and everyone else, I was painting pictures for subs that requested them. Redeemed 1,000 chat points, and B-Man's was second last, and it's been sitting on my desk since May, because it was May when I actually painted it. And I've been promising I'll send it like every week now, or every couple of weeks now.
GG.
And it's going to be sent, damn it, along with a Christmas card saying sorry, I am shit. Or
I
words
think I
to
saw
that
you
effect.
painting one day, but I don't think it was one of those.
Yeah, the ones I paint, like I sent James one as well. They were little cards about that size, were the ones I did for subs. But yeah, I did for like 4 or 5 months. I did like full size half size Bob Ross paintings.
Yeah, I saw you doing a
Yeah.
larger painting.
Yeah.
What's up, Fishy?
Was that the painting? Wasn't it like a penis mountain painting or something?
Mount Cockmore. It wasn't a penis mountain. It was just me very, very badly painting a rock.
I don't think I ever got to see a picture of it. I saw it like at a distance in behind, but
Yeah, that's the one that usually it's back there.
I'll be right back.
Mount Cockmore.
Oh, you
yeah.
can't quite see it because the thing's in the way. Yeah, see that thing that looks kind of like a penis? I mean, it's weirdly skinny.
Yeah,
And then weirdly
kinda.
blobby at the end.
I think I know which part you mean. This is suddenly turning into like a found footage film.
Look at my mountain born.
The Witch of Mount Cockmore.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got a piece of chalk from near Stonehenge back there.
Oh, cool.
Obviously, I didn't take it from actual Stonehenge, but there's a couple of barrows you can walk across nearby that are all chalky downs. And
I think
picked
if
up a
I
lump off
ever
that.
head to Europe, that's one of the things I'd like to go see.
It's kind of cool, and you can get really close. Like you
Yeah.
can't touch it, but when they say like, "Oh no, you can't get into Stonehenge anymore," you can get pretty damn close. Close enough for it to be impressive.
Yeah. There's a lot of just like random old crap in Europe I'd love to see in person.
So much old crap. I mean, I stayed in a 14th century castle for Nick's birthday a few years ago. That was kind of cool. I had a dry moat. They had it was in France, like the middle of France. They had the troglodyte caves, I think. So it was basically the fort where the village would shelter from, because it was where the 100 Years' War was fought,
Okay.
all that stuff. So like if someone was coming to attack, then the entire village would just up sticks and move into these caves that were under and next to the castle and live there for a few days until the fighting died down.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of cool. Like they were just these little shitty caves.
Yeah, but it's still
it was
like really
interesting,
fascinating.
Yeah. Jingle weaves, jingle all the way. Where's my whale?
I hate Christmas.
There's a whale back there. Oh, there he is, my San Diego whale.
Why do you hate Christmas, James?
I just do.
Do you hate Christmas or do you hate all the obnoxious stuff that comes with Christmas?
I got put off Christmas. It's just a reminder. It's literally a reminder. It's like a flagpole to remind me of everything. My mum died at Christmas. I don't like Christmas.
Yeah, it's always...
And I try and fake it. I try and fake that I like it, but I don't. Just pretend.
I'm just bad at Christmasing. It's like I don't hate Christmas. It's just like
I like buying gifts for people. I just at the moment I don't have as much money as I used to. So I just generally have to go like tight ass stuff.
You could take up needle felting. That's really cheap, and then you could make gifts for people and give yourself repetitive strain injuries.
Exactly. No thanks. I'm all right.
Knitting, maybe? Knitting is also cheap.
No, I'm not. I'm also not 80 years old and female.
It's quite popular these days. Very fashionable. Could join a knitting circle, make some friends, meet some women.
Wow, all in their like 90s. That'd be great.
No, some of them are young.
Okay,
but they're probably also married.
Bored. They're probably bored.
It's the widowers that you want to go for, James.
Oh yeah, the widowers.
Experienced.
Yeah. I might do trained hobby. That's too expensive though.
Yeah, you're talking about these expensive things like needle felting, and I believe yarn is also super cheap. But like I could get. There's my giant pile of wool.
I really used to like doing purlers, and I keep meaning to go back and make things like sprite things, but I just never seem to remember to do it.
What are those things?
Purler pretty cheap.
What are they called? What are those things where like they're black and you get a special tool and you have to scrape it away? It's like either silver or like gold, like gold color underneath, and you can it's usually like birds. No, they're not scratch cards, Reese.
I know.
Like a foil art thing or something?
I think I know what you mean, but I did it as a kid and I cannot remember.
Yeah, like I think I've seen what you're talking about for sale, but I've never
Scratchboard.
Yeah.
And there's like chalk underneath.
It's not chalk.
Sometimes.
Like gold.
Okay, the stuff we did in school was
like
chalk.
Metal.
Did you guys see that I got my GM?
Yeah, these are what I used to do. I don't do them that much anymore, but I keep meaning to.
Did I see what Rooster?
If I can get the camera to.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pin.
Terran Empire.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's Dark Mirror Universe.
It's my rank insignia.
What was you saying, Potato?
Oh, I said it's the Terran Empire.
Oh, there you go. You got your badge.
Fucking
your TNG badge.
I'll make one on paper with the art skills of a 4-year-old and just tape it to myself.
I like laughing underwater, pointing out that model trains are a youthful hobby.
It is laughing.
Is that your challenge
underwater.
dice?
The Hero Chris dice.
All right, I can't see.
Yeah, it's a little blurry on the camera side.
And
But
it's
it might
like
just be the
this
compression
size.
too.
Didn't really matter. I knew exactly what they were.
For a second there, when you were talking about taking like something black and then making colors by like scratching it, for some reason my brain thought of light brights.
No, it's literally, it's like a, I can't remember if it's.
I-
It is
yeah.
scratch board,
Yeah.
definitely. Almost definitely. I mean, you could look at it and go, no, I'm thinking of something completely different, but I'm thinking a scratch board. I'll stick a link in the Discord.
I'm gonna Google it.
Of a
and see if it
picture.
is.
You probably get the
Yeah,
Wikipedia page I'm
it's
looking
No.
at.
scratch board. There's a wiki page.
No,
Oh?
Why not?
no. Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
But more like
because
this.
if you go further
this,
down, there's yellow stuff.
This is more like the ones that I remember when you do things like this.
That's called a hiccup, James.
That was a hiccup, yeah.
No.
Like that.
No.
Or you have to
No.
like, you have this little one,
Yes.
and you have to scrape the black off, and you get the silver underneath, and you end up with that sort of looky thing.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. But yeah, that picture at the top of the Wikipedia article does just look like a sketch.
I mean,
Yes.
if it's done well enough, it would just look like a sketch anyway.
Ink paperboard.
Style-wise, though, I'm just talking about like
However-
the amount of black he scraped off.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever finished one. I know I that started them, but I don't think I ever finished them.
It's just drawing, though, isn't it? Well, it's
No,
not. Obviously, it's not
you just
drawing.
copy-
It's its own style. But as far as scratching goes,
You've
like,
got
you
lines
just-
to follow. You just follow the lines.
Oh, so it's like a kind of paint. by
oh, if you
numbers
get
kind
like
of thing?
beginners ones, yeah.
Probably. Anyway, don't go watch Justice League. That's what I'm saying.
Wow, that was a sudden change.
It was. That's how my brain works.
I haven't watched it, nor do
Oh, yeah.
I intend
Did I show
to.
you
Don't
mine?
go
I have
read
no
this
intention.
book. Don't go read this.
Did I show you mine?
Just
in
skip the
RPG?
pink bits.
This is like the Justice League of books.
Just read the quick start.
I accidentally bought this last Saturday.
Accidentally? Oh,
Yeah,
jealousy.
it leapt into your bag.
I've wanted that for a while.
I
Oh
have-
yeah,
I
sorry. Just going back to cheap stuff before I put this away. This giant pile of wool cost me $10, and I could make loads of stuff with this.
You
Like,
can't.
that
'cause
would
you
last me a
just fuck
month.
your hands up, but even and more again.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna do it. I gotta make a Bulbasaur before Christmas, so I have the full set of Johto starter Pokemon on my tree,
Oh god.
plus Pikachu and Snorlax. I just do, okay? It won't take long. It'll be like 2 hours.
And then you'll be like, oh, I can't move
And
my
my
hands.
hands hurt. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Much like today, I spent an hour making a snowman. My hands hurt. I'm so weak. But snowmen, they're so cute.
I used to crochet a little bit, but I never did anything that sophisticated.
What's the thing where you get that like a Hessian cloth type thing with holes in it, and you sort of like do crosses?
Cross
Like-
stitch.
Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
one.
Yeah. Also cheap. Embroidery thread is cheap.
Yeah.
And then it's just basically pixel art.
Yeah, again, I'm not 90
Yeah.
years old.
You're so ageist. You were born 90 years old, James.
Mhm.
No one.
People do cross stitch at all ages. That's not an
Yeah,
old
I
person.
did
Cross-stitch
cross
when I
stitch
was
as a kid.
Yeah, I did as a kid.
Everyone did well then. Is that it? You're allowed to do it until you're 12, and then no
Yeah,
for
until you're
75 years.
90. Until you're 90. You got nothing better to do with your life.
Yeah, basket weaving.
No.
I keep seeing like
stop
hand
trying to
weave,
give me-
hand woven
stop-
baskets at
Stop trying to give me hobbies. I've got hobbies.
markets.
I've got plenty
Do you,
of
though?
hobbies. Yes.
You've got expensive hobbies.
Roleplays aren't that
Oh
expensive.
no, that's right. We weren't trying to get hobbies. We were trying to find gift ideas that were cheap.
Oh, gift ideas. All right.
That was it. So it was make your own thing that's really
Just buy them a
cheap.
fucking card.
And then
they
it's
could have that.
heartfelt.
There you go. Christmas card. That's all you're getting as a gift.
Just buy
Fuck off.
just buy them just
Christmas
buy
card
them
and a
the raw
fiver.
materials and tell them to make their own. Here, this is a Bulbasaur eventually.
I would be happy if someone just gave me wool roving and said, here are the right colors for a Bulbasaur. I'd be like, hell yeah. I know this only costs £2, but I'm still excited.
Is there a special tool you can get that allows you to do felting without fucking your hands up?
Theoretically, but I don't think so. Like, there is a thing that allegedly, it costs like £70 or $70 or something.
Does it do that?
And like, it seems to be something that just, will automatically jab the needle.
You know,
But I feel like that makes it more dangerous because you don't have control over when it's pushing. Plus, it's $70 and I'm not buying one.
$70?
The person who linked it to me linked to an American Amazon thing.
Oh, okay. You might be able to find it on the UK one.
Probably. I didn't see one. No, I had a look. Just in case.
What have I asked for this year? Steam vouchers or
I've,
Amazon vouchers? That's all I've asked for this year.
Because you have no hobbies. I have a gift idea for you all.
No, because then I can buy video games, or I could buy, if I get
That's a
Amazon
hobby.
vouchers. Or I could
You
buy
can
some
buy a
socks.
legit dice bag made by a leather crafter.
Ooh, was he on Twitch or another one?
Low and Danger, who was in chat a moment ago, she makes them.
I
But,
have
Cool.
like
but the shipping to
3
the UK
different
will be
dice bags.
fucking ridiculous, Rooster.
It's
I
not
might
that
as
Might
well
bad.
not be.
I might as well go to
It's not
someone in
that
the UK.
Like when I sent my paintings over to the US, none of them was more than a $5.
If you're sending painting,
yeah, paintings look pretty light.
It's flat. Yeah, well, how heavy is a dice bag, really?
Yeah, I guess that's the same thing too. Yeah.
The
I don't know.
dice bags are generally not heavy at all. At all.
I've got a painting.
I
haven't
don't
taken
need
paint
another
yet.
dice bag.
Do you want to see my paint? Have you all seen my painting?
Oh, yeah, the Amazing Dragon. So beautiful. I painted that. And then I covered it in cling film, and then nobody could get the cling film off because it turns out I used the wrong base layer for the paint.
I haven't tried getting it off recently, but it might just rip it.
It would
So
probably
I've-
just
I've
rip
left
it.
And there's something on the back.
I read a
It's not that
message.
kind of castle, which is obviously a callback to like many
Hmm.
moons ago on Ark.
Many moons ago.
Lauren also made this racer for me.
Oh, very nice.
This is for his wanking hand.
I'm
Just the-
ambidextrous,
I mean-
James, so both hands.
So the man who's
He
just
switches it
said
over.
something about getting it
Yeah.
off in a while.
I spoke to Cubicle 7 when I was when I went to the not Gen Con, Dragonmate. I handed out my card to all the developers that I wanted to speak to. I even got a contact in Morpheus who we can talk to about Star
Morpheus.
Trek.
But apparently you won't
Legit,
talk to them
yeah.
about getting some sheets on Roll20.
I don't know if they'd do that. That wouldn't probably be their.
That's
their-
why you ask them. But it would encourage people to play on Roll20. And that would sell more copies. Like, it's a good thing for them to do.
I'll be
I
right
did.
back.
I did have a look at the Roll20 sheet. I don't understand what's happened, but
It was the whole STA subsystem in Roll20 was completely deleted, which means all the existing sheets are just lines of code that don't mean anything now. It's not complete code either. It's like pieces of the code that reference things on the sheets, not the whole sheet code. Or else you could just copy that code over and plug in, make a new subsystem. But no, so all my sheets were just completely fucked, completely erased. And I had already made a bunch of shit, and it pisses me off a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
But there's nothing I can do about it, and there's no reason to be mad at the person who is managing that subsystem because I know they're not getting paid to do all that work.
You can still be mad at them about not respecting the work of people who are building off it if they made it public. But yeah, not super mad.
Also, that person was paying for the privilege to do that work, so if it could have just been that they gave up paying for
That's
their
that's
Roll20
such a
premium.
stupid fucking thing, though. They should.
It
be-
is, yeah.
You want people.
Yeah,
to
that-
do it for. If people doing it for free, you want to have as many.
Yeah.
People are
being
making
able
your
to do it.
content.
Exactly. You want to,
Yeah.
you should be giving premium subscriptions to people that are making content for your site.
Yeah. But the whole way they sell premium subs is because of coders that want to make stuff. That's the only people that get
So, mate,
premiums. 20.
I'm also in talks to the people that make, well, one person who's like in charge of it all, in talks about Judge Dredd still, so that's good. Rooster doesn't care, but it seems to be quite a popular system, or up and coming system that people are interested in. And
In England.
Generally, Dread tends to be bigger in England.
obviously,
Yes.
I'm not talking about Dredd. I'm talking about the system and the mechanics and the company behind it, which is, I forget his name.
Rebellion?
No, Rebellion is the owner of the actual owner of Judge Dredd. He wasn't at the meeting at Dragon Meet, which is a bit of a shame because I'd like to have directly spoken to him about it. Did ask him when it was coming. EN Publishing.
Like N-World?
Maybe.
Interesting.
If N-World is making it, then
Yeah.
they're not up and coming. They've been around forever. That also doesn't impress me at all, James.
What doesn't?
You're trying to impress me. You're saying, Rooster doesn't care, but look at all this stuff that's so cool. I'm not impressed.
Well,
Maybe he's talking to the other people who were here.
Sure,
not
if you like Judge
you.
Dredd, I don't have any. I'm not.
I love Judge
shit
Dredd.
People like
I
Judge Dredd.
absolutely adore Judge Dredd. I think it's a brilliant commentary on not socialism, on society.
Well, good for you. It's just not my thing.
Have you ever read a comic for Judge Dredd? Like
I live in
proper one?
America. You can't even find Dredd comics here.
So you don't. So you're basing it on literally going. I've never read it, so I don't like it.
This is a fun fight.
I'm not fighting. James is always the one butthurt that I don't like what he likes.
Yeah, but you haven't even. That's not. That's.
He could watch movies.
Hmm.
Clearly, Brewster just only saw the Stallone movie.
Yes.
Mm.
I have like 10 Stallone movies on the shelf behind me. Clearly, that's the case.
I need to go and get some stuff before Nick goes to bed, actually.
Right.
Since we're still on
Waiting for-
intermission. Ow.
Have you seen the new Dredd? It's not really new now, is it? 2012.
The
It
most
wasn't
recent
really
one.
in theaters here. It
Oh,
was
really?
very small. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sort
It
of
was
like
in theaters.
Atomic Blonde was in like one theater in my whole Metroplex for just the one
They've-
weekend.
The thing is, the advertisement over there, they just whoever was doing it just royally fucked it.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Dread.
They knew it wasn't going to have a big fan base to begin with, so they just didn't bother trying to expand the fan base. They just focused all their money in England.
But
Nice.
I didn't see it in theaters either. I just saw it at home.
I saw it in 3D, which was also annoying. I don't really
I
like
fucking
watching
hate
3D
3D
films.
so much. I fucking hate 3D films.
I
so
never see
much.
3D anymore. I hate them all. I've never.
I
seen-
can't focus on it. Like Think Geek, they made it one point as a joke, and then they actually sold them 2D glasses where each lens is the exact same thing. And I bought a pair of those. So if I have to go to 3D because that's the only thing that we can schedule with like everyone, like if I'm going with a group, then I bring those because I can't stand it. Like I try to focus on it, and it's just like everything is blurry, and I just feel overwhelmed by it all. I hate 3D. Sorry.
They've mostly stopped.
I know I
doing
went on a
3D,
rant
haven't-
there, but
haven't
I
they-
really hate it.
Haven't they mostly stopped doing 3D?
No, it's still a big deal here.
Mm-hmm.
What about all this 4D bollocks as well?
It's the chairs that move and shit. I don't care about that crap.
I remember the first 4D films around like 2000. Disney had kind of the pioneering theaters doing it. So if you went to the California Adventure Park, which is connected to Disneyland, in California, they had a 4D theater set up. And one of the 4D films they had running regularly, which I saw, was about it was about historical figures and Abraham Lincoln. And Abraham Lincoln is writing the Gettysburg Address, and he's getting his hair cut beforehand. He's talking to the barber about it. And so it's from Abe's perspective, and the chair does things like the barber blows hair off of Abe's shoulders, right? So it blows hot air on you. And then when the barber is behind you cutting, or behind Abe cutting his hair, there's speakers behind you. So it sounds like there's someone directly behind you speaking. Everyone in the theater was like, what the hell? Because they thought someone was standing behind him talking to him. Then I saw one that was called, I can't remember the name of it, but it was an aerial tour of the U.S. going over all these different landforms in 4D. And at one point, you're going over Rocky Mountains, some mountains, and it blows cold air on you. And it comes from forward. So it's like you're flying over the mountain like this, and then there's just wind hitting your face like you're actually in a small plane. Then you fly over orange groves in Northern California, and it blasts the citrus mist in your face. I kind of liked it. It wasn't 3D. It's 2D, but has these other smell-o-vision and other elements attached to it, not 3D visually. And then they went further, and they started doing this with the moving chairs. When I saw it, it didn't have moving chairs. But I think that would be pretty cool. To kind of immerse you in an experience that's well directed specifically for that experience. But I don't want the 3D visual attached to that. I want 2D visuals because I hate 3D.
I've watched 2 3D films ever. One moment.
Trying to think. Maybe the only thing I actually sat through that was in 3D was when they re-released Lion King. Because for the Blu-ray edition of it, and they put it in theaters very briefly, and I was just like, "Fuck this! I know I'm not going to enjoy 3D, but I want to go watch Lion King in theaters because I love Lion King." So, and it wasn't that bad, but I think that's because animation, there's just way less moving stuff, but whenever like any kind of motion, it was all blurry. Ugh. Yeah. I could rant way too much about 3D. It's the abomination.
Imagine the Martian and with the moving seats would have been exciting, because when they do those maneuvers in space and orbit, you can move your seats with that. Did you feel like you were on the ship? Martian was a surprising movie for me. I didn't think I would like it, but I loved it.
I'm trying to even remember. Like, I remember watching it, but I don't really remember. Like, I was just, I think, kind of on it.
I didn't like all of the what do you call it? All of the come on, brain. There's a word for this where everything is like a coincidence in that movie. Like, oh, it's just a coincidence. We just barely did this. Oh, this accidental thing. Like, all these things lined up in the plot that were like completely irrationally.
It's distracting. It's distracting when that many coincidences happen.
Yeah, there's a word for that I'm not thinking of just now. I blocked this word from my mind because it pisses me off so much. But yeah, that was Martian's big flaw to me, was the plot was a series of things that shouldn't have happened.
It reminds me of the trope that I really hate, where it's like everything has to be connected.
Yeah.
Like I hate that trope so much. And it's just like, oh God, like I there is some narrative benefit of having characters be connected, but having everything be connected just seems so contrived that it just completely takes me out of everything.
Yeah. I think it's good to have callbacks and have things mean something, but you're not immersed in a world if everything is connected to the plot. If every detail in the movie is a part of the plot, then it's like you don't have a setting, right? You have a plot. There is no setting in that kind of story.
Yeah. And it, like I said, it ruins immersion because real life's not like that.
Yeah.
Like you don't feel like you're reading or watching a story. You feel like you're on an amusement park ride with like you're going this way and you're being shown like I don't know. It's not a thing I like.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, James is sneezing.
He's
Yeah,
been
he'll be
sneezing
gone
for
for
like
a
5
while.
minutes.
That's how he sneezes, though, isn't it?
Yes. I'll be right
should
He
Yeah,
back.
they-
sneezes are ineffectual and
What
weak.
did she sneeze my fucking tits off? What about Disney buying Fox?
Did they?
Well, it sounds like they're getting closer and closer to buying Fox.
Disney owns everything.
I mean,
Like the
I
whole
want them.
Fox?
No, like 20th Century Fox. They
Right.
don't want any
Fox
of the
movies.
news. Yeah. Well, the
and
thing is too,
TV,
like,
The Simpsons. And...
well, yeah, because see, the thing is, Fox has a bunch of the Marvel rights, and I think that's what they want. Is they want the Marvel rights back. It's
You think they just
what-
buy the whole company instead of just buying the Marvel rights, though? I mean, yeah, that is the most obvious connection.
Well, they would get other things too. Like they would get the
Yeah.
distribution rights for the original Star Wars movies back, because they don't
Okay.
own those. Fox owns
I didn't
those.
know they had that.
Um,
So it would be a nice consolidation of their
yeah, they
big
would get
properties.
specialty channels like FX and FXX. Like, they would get like a huge platform of stuff, but like they have right now. I mean, the Marvel thing is the most glaring thing, and I think that's what a lot of people are wondering about, is if that's like a big motivator behind it. Because right now they can't use any of the X-Men characters, which is less of
Yeah.
a problem. It's the Fantastic Four characters that I think are actually the bigger problem that they don't
Stop
have.
ruining Fantastic Four.
Well, it's
Oh.
like
Has there ever been a good Fantastic Four film?
no,
There's been like
there's been
5 of them or
okay
something.
ones.
There seem to
Um,
have been loads,
3.
and I've not seen any of them because
attempts.
every time I hear about them, they're terrible.
I
I thought
just-
the one from like 10 years ago was good.
It was okay. The first one,
Yeah.
Doctor Doom was terrible in it though. Like it had a terrible Doom.
He was dumb, but I really liked. A lot of people hated it, but I really liked the Ben Grimm rubber suit.
I
did not
thought
like 3D Ben Grimm.
I thought that the 4, other than Jessica Alba, were well done in those movies. Jessica Alba as Sue Storm. It just never made
Have
sense.
you not
to me
seen Chris
at all.
Evans' tweet about it?
Oh yeah, I've seen Chris Evans tweet about the crossover.
The
'Cause that would be
Johnny
hilarious.
Storm and Captain America road trip. Bit like
Yeah. I would at least be a funny short to do. At the very least. Like that would be
Watch-
kind of hilarious to do
He should
on
do
set.
that for Funny or Die.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, ideally, I reckon they want Fantastic Four backs because Doom is just like
Doom and
Done.
Galactus.
if Doom's done correctly, he can be in multiple like franchises.
Exactly. That's why I think that they want the 4 back way more than the X-Men. Like the X-Men are always been kind of their own thing off to the side, and they mesh a little bit with the rest of Marvel. But the Fantastic Four shares like so much of the villains and everything. Like there's just so many things that like Doom, Galactus. They had to make a deal with Fox to do Ego for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. There's probably a bunch of other things that Fox has the specific rights that came with Fantastic Four over that are kind of wider wider universe things that they could basically they don't have them to be able to keep making the universe with, right? So
Yes,
I think that's the big reason why they want Fox. I mean, like there's plenty of good secondary and tertiary reasons, but yeah, I just hope it doesn't affect some of the better things that Fox has done with the franchises. Legion, if you haven't watched it, is amazing. I really loved
Is that on
the,
Amazon Video?
No, it was FX. It was on FX. I don't know
don't
what
have
it would
that.
be on in the
Yeah.
UK.
I've definitely
Um,
seen people mention it.
It was
Must
really
be on
good.
something.
Legion
And
is on Amazon Prime.
Is it on
Okay,
Amazon
must
Prime
be on
for you
ours.
guys?
Well, obviously it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I really
Okay, I thought I'd seen
liked-
it somewhere. I'll have a look.
Because he was potentially a favourite to become the next Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It's
what's
not
his
on
name?
Prime for me because you have to have an FX subscription to get it through Prime here.
Yeah, like we get. I mean, we talked about it before. We
Yeah.
get Star Trek Discovery on Netflix. For
Right.
nothing. Like, I think that right after it's broadcast.
Yeah. Like Netflix just paid a ton to basically have it everywhere but Canada and the US.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. I hope that like they still keep making movies like Deadpool and Logan because I thought I really enjoyed both of those movies.
Logan
Was a very
fantastic.
depressing movie, but I really, really liked it.
Still haven't seen that. I meant to, and then we just kind of forgot. I think it might have been while we were moving house or still getting settled in. And it's on my list of actually, I will watch that soon. Maybe I'll do it over Christmas.
I want to watch Wonder
It's
Woman.
got to be on something.
I should probably watch
Wonder
that
Woman is
sometime soon.
fun. Problematic, but fun.
Yeah, I thought Logan was really well done, though. I mean, like I said, depressing, but there's also like the director went back and redid the entire film with like a black and white version of it that I kind of want to see as well, just because like he made sure that all the color tints were correct for each scene and everything. It wasn't just like a turn off the color button and then. Like,
Logan was one of the best written movies that I've seen in a while, and that surprised me. But there was a lot in that movie that wasn't stated overtly that you had to kind of put together yourself, which I frankly loved because I love when movies appeal to smarter people. But,
I don't like being talked to for exposition. I like things being unsaid.
As long as it's actually unsaid and not just, oh, it's so underwritten, meaning not in the film. I fucking hate it when
in
people
Logan,
do
they
that.
give you the clues and then you put it together.
Yeah, that's the
But
good
even
way
if
of
you
doing
don't
it.
understand that stuff, the plot still moves along and makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of people that I saw it with did not pick up a lot of the subtext, but they still loved it and they said it was one of their favorites. So we appreciated it on like completely different levels, but we still all agreed it was really good.
The benefit too of a movie like that, like anything that challenges you to see things or has things that you won't see on the first time, is it means that you can just watch it a bunch of times and enjoy it over again and keep picking up new things
and be more and more and more depressed.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's why I've seen Hot Fuzz so many times, is because for a long time, every time I watched Hot Fuzz, it was like, oh, that's now I understand what that joke was about, and then like there's some really amusing foreshadowing going on here and everything that doesn't pay off for like an hour. I just really like things that are kind of complex like that.
It's one of the reasons I love Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a really good thinking movie for me.
I hate Blade Runner.
How dare you?
It's awful. It's boring. It's one of those terrible underwritten films that if you know everything from seeing other versions, then maybe it makes sense. But as it is, it's boring as fuck. I just refuse to watch Blade Runner 2049 after I saw it again.
I still want to see 2049, but I do kind of find Blade Runner boring. I don't hate it, but
I'm sorry.
I think part of the problem with it is that seeing it now versus seeing it in the context when it came out as well.
Probably, yeah. Like I really hated Citizen Kane. But in the time it came out, yeah, it was completely different to how film was made.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the plot and the moral lessons of Blade Runner still apply today. That stuff hasn't changed. But there's definitely the filmography and stuff is a little bit dated. Like one of my friends was complaining when we rewatched the original Blade Runner. All those fans with the lights behind them. Why do all the movies from the 80s do that? And I had to explain, actually, Blade Runner was one of the first movies to do that. And then every movie started doing it after that. But still,
there's a lot of
because every movie had already done that, that part of the movie was ruined for them. And they got pissed off every time they saw one of those fans.
Yeah.
Like The Matrix and its wire work that obviously took from Hong Kong, but still the kind of
and then every kung fu
fighting
movie
style,
started
and
doing
then
it.
everything does that.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of great concepts in Blade Runner, and I've read a lot of Philip K. Dick.
Mm-hmm.
But the film itself, like you get your man at the end, Roy, whatever his name is, Batty, saying like, I've seen things you wouldn't believe, and everyone is all, oh, it's this meaningful thing. I'm like, that's not in the film anywhere. It's just a thing he says out of nowhere.
Do you know that Soldier
That
is
I don't
allegedly linked to the Blade Runner universe? As in it's in
Sorry? What is?
the film Soldier with Kurt Russell.
I've never seen it, but I know of it.
It's linked. It's supposed to be linked or set in the same universe as Blade Runner.
Huh.
Sorry, Clayton.
Also,
We've been talking about films while you've been
I'm
gone
sorry. I am so sorry.
40 minutes.
I am so sorry. I haven't seen them in months, and that was their first time seeing the property, so rigmarole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Will you be able to hang out with him after the show?
No, they're leaving now. I gave him his Christmas present, which was great. It's a rusted cast iron dragon on a cast iron skillet that he's going to put out with his bonsai trees. He gave me my Christmas gift, which was a mattress topper for a queen size bed. I was simple this year. And I was just showing him around, and it was great to see them. I miss them. He's doing good though. So I apologize. I didn't think it was going to take that long, and I was
In
thinking about
fairness,
you guys
James
constantly.
could have just gone on with the game.
Yes, and I'm sorry, James. He dropped it on me like not an hour ago. He's like, "We're on our way," and I'm like, "Fuck."
I'm in the middle of a broadcast.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in the middle of something.
I didn't know how long he was. I didn't know how long Clayton was going to be. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah, and we did keep all getting up at different times.
Oh well, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you feel like it, James, we can always try to do another hour. Like, cause we lost like 45 minutes. No, not today. Next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
if
frowning
we
something
need the
else entirely.
time, we can plan for it.
Yeah,
like, next time.
Yeah.
I know you're knackered today, so no extra time.
Bruce will say I'm
But-
always knackered.
You say you're knackered at every show that I'm in.
You do.
Every single episode.
You are always knackered. James, have you tried getting some sleep?
Yes.
And
Yes,
eating
I
right
get
and
up-
exercise.
And eating right.
I get up too early sometimes, especially on Sunday when I'm trying to try to make sure that I don't completely cane my sleeping pattern. But then I
Have you
Stop
tried
doing that and
amphetamines?
just find a sleeping pattern that works with your job.
True.
That means you're not constantly tired.
I just got up.
I don't know. Like, when I was working 9 to 5 stuff or whatever, I can't keep a different sleeping pattern. My body just does not. My body sleeps when it
It's
sleeps.
just-
And
It's just woke up. I usually wake up early if I have a nightmare, and I woke up to a nightmare. Weird.
Yeah.
Someone.
I mean, I can hardly talk in terms of sleepiness.
This is how weird it was. Someone stole my mum.
I know.
Sorry, gypsies stole my mum, and they lived on a boat. And at some point, it was a caravan, but it became a boat.
well, I guess, I mean, if you're going to go with gypsy stereotypes, like being a caravan makes sense.
I don't understand. Didn't understand it at all. But anyway, we'll go back, and we'll play out the final hour, and then
Yeah.
we'll continue for next week.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Is we'll just, and then if maybe we plan to, like, if we need the time next week, we give ourselves the space for it.
All right.
Schedule it.
Yeah.
Right,
I don't
and
like cola, damn it!
and welcome
Diet Coke.
back. Welcome back to part 3.
Part 7.
Part 3 with the hour-long break. But never mind. So, where was we? You just locked
Still
up,
at the
didn't
hospital.
you?
Yeah, we
yes,
just locked
we
up.
just left the shop.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find somewhere to watch this video. So I presume we head back to the hideout, maybe.
Do we have a TV at the hideout?
Roll to see if we have a TV at the hideout.
We got a lot of machinery and crap.
Does
Yeah.
Jerry have a VCR to TV in his chest?
I mean, we must do because Nick has a C64. He's got to have a monitor.
Yeah. We found one. We might have confiscated it from another hangar.
Sure. You got a very small.
Corvin
You got a
Corvin helped us.
small, like 16-inch TV or something.
You had that before I showed up. Don't try to pin this shit on me.
Look, no, look, Corvin. You got us the better model. You swapped it out. They didn't know. Don't worry. I got you. Ain't nothing. No worries.
We did go to the scrapyard a few times.
Yeah. Go to the
If one of us
scrapyard.
had seen a TV or a VCR, we probably would have snaffled it. I'm sure.
Yeah, and rebuilt it.
Snappled
Probably an
it?
adventure.
What are we?
Whoa,
The beta from the best stuff on earth. Snappled it. Snappled it.
Okay, so
Snaffle,
it's-
snaffle with an F.
So it's
Completely
Snapple?
different.
it's probably like late.
It's a real word.
It's getting to like early evening. On a Saturday, it's probably about 4 p.m. By the time you eventually leave the not hospital, the shop.
Yeah.
Rooster, you're eventually like told to go home, thanks to like bringing his dad to the hospital or being with him when he was transported. He will like contact someone who, like your parents or something, to let you know what's going on.
All right. Well, I passed along. Wait, the hangar has a phone, right?
No, I doubt
Highly
it.
unlikely.
And I
No.
passed along
We've got a ham radio.
Tiffany's parents' number, not my house.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I don't want my parents in my life, so I don't. Like, hey, mom and dad, you're gonna answer the phone for me. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Plus, it's not that weird for anyone to call my parents about it since I do work there.
Yes.
What UKism have you learnt? Sorry.
Naffle.
So
Snaffle.
I go to the hangar.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, just for convenience sake, you all arrive at the hangar at the same time.
Okay.
Do we all like jam into the doorway at the same time? Like,
Oh, hi, Corbin.
Yeah.
get it. No, you first. Oh god.
Ladies first.
Well, some cartoonish music is playing over top.
Right. So you yeah.
Oh, I see what I did. I stupid.
Sorry, we're talking about chat, and I forgot to add Claytor22 to that quote. And I
Oops.
fixed Clay's typo. You'll have to fix that later, James. Carry on.
Carry on.
So you enter the hangar. Jerry isn't there.
What? What?
I just plug in my guitar.
Was the door open or anything?
Well, no, it's closed.
Okay. I go back outside and start looking around to see if I can see any of his footprints in the ground or anything.
Give us
Like
an investigation roll then, please.
We have 2 successes.
Yeah, they lead off towards the road.
Guys, I found Jerry's tracks. He's just wandering off this way. Are there any other tracks with them?
No, just his own. Obviously, there's your footprints, but it's just so it's just your footprints.
Yeah. Like the following them.
Yeah.
Not like he was dragged off or nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have radioed about his dad when we found out he was messing up. Never mind. Where would he go?
That's so weird. Maybe you would go to his parents? Maybe he got a maybe he got a message from his dad, or what he thought was his dad, because it's Checkmate as a robot that's impersonating his dad.
Or he just needed
Maybe.
more books because he was bored and he went to the library.
That's not the obvious one, Corbin.
That's what I would say.
Corbin.
Jerry
I
don't
Jerry
actually
goes
go
to the
out
library
though.
very often.
What with not having all that fancy synthetic skin,
and being, massive.
being a robot.
I mean, I could understand Jerry maybe wanting to. Nick, you're sure that when we plugged Jerry in, it didn't do anything to him, right?
As far as I could tell.
You mean aside from the fact that I knocked him out?
Well, he's just been
It knocked
really
him out.
snippy lately too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's just Corbin. Come on, we're all snippy at Corbin.
Yeah. I mean, we all kind of.
He just brings it out in people.
But fuck, maybe that. I still feel like Checkmate. We've got all the pieces together. I feel like, and we just need to move knight to e7 to figure it out.
Why, which one's the knight now?
I was gonna say something, but that took me off guard. Alfie's like, one thing I don't understand is who's doing this for Checkmate?
I think Checkmate's sentient.
But if it's just a computer program, how is it doing physical things?
Well, Jerry's
think
just a computer program, and he's doing physical
technically-
things.
And he's got a soul, technically.
Probably.
So-
Like,
Probably.
did it build a robot body for itself?
I think it did. I think it stole the schematics and then got a hold of Jerry's
designer.
dad
Yeah.
and the designer, offered him a job because of the robotics, kidnapped him, made him build a body, and then
And now it's stolen Jerry?
he stole
Why don't we
Jerry.
see let's see what's on the tape.
Yeah, let's see what's on the
watch
tape.
Let's watch the tape.
Let's hope it's not Jerry. I mean, Jerry don't got a gun. Do we have
Jerry
a gun
doesn't
back
have-
here?
Jerry
ain't got
got
one back
a
here.
gun.
Oh, shit. Did I leave my gun here? No, I wouldn't do that. Probably. Anyway, let's go look at the tape and make sure I didn't leave my gun and accidentally shoot. Or have Jerry shoot Mr. Warder. Okay, bye. Tiffany goes running inside to put the tape into our VCR that definitely exists and
Okay.
is already hooked up to the TV.
Okay. And you got one of those converter things as well.
Yeah, one of those plastic giant tapes that you put little tapes into. And
Yeah. All
Fucking
right.
VCRs,
So I guess you sort of rewind it because obviously the last part of it is
yeah,
yourself
because it would have been
walking up to the-
recording.
walking up to the camera and turning it off.
Yep.
So you rewind it probably about an hour before, or
Yeah.
to
Well,
the
we
point
know
when-
exactly the time window it would have been in. So
Yeah. So basically, you see the van, like a grey van. Well, it's black and white, unfortunately. So it's a grey van. Pull up outside. 4 gentlemen get out. You can still see one sitting inside the van. And they sort of they're wearing balaclavas. One of them has they're all packing as well. 3 of them have got like sawn off shotguns, and the other one's got like just a hand pistol. And they burst in. The shotgun one, the ones with shotgun, just sort of like blast the windows at the front, and they sort of
Jesus.
like reach in and grab some of the stuff. Old man Henley puts his hand up, and there's no sound, so you only see like what looks. I mean, it's not very clear. It's not because it's VHS. It's not Betamax, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. It's
I don't
not
think I've ever
Laserdisc.
seen Betamax footage.
Hmm?
I don't think I've ever seen Betamax footage.
You probably have if you watch TVs and stuff, because that's what they used. They used Betamax as to.
Okay.
That was the technology because it was better. It was a better picture.
Not as cheap though, I think.
Yeah, so I can't remember why it wasn't. Allegedly, it's an urban myth the reason why the VHS one was because of porn. That's
Mhm.
allegedly an urban myth. But anyway, you see, like, they wander in, they threaten. The guy with the pistol sort of like points at old man Henley. He opens the cash register and starts stuffing the money in a brown paper bag. He hands the money to him. While he's doing that, you can see the other two sort of like looking at a list in their hand, like they've got some sort of paper in their hand, and they look and they start like they've got a basket and they fill the baskets up.
Is it printer paper? Like, is it that type of printer paper that has the like
Yes.
the circles along the edge?
Yes, it's dot matrix printer paper.
Well, it ain't Jerry, so I guess that's good.
Is there anything weird about them that I noticed from the film? Like,
The identifying characteristics.
yeah, like I know they're wearing
Do you want to give
balaclavas.
me an investigation roll then, please, Alfie?
Yes, I will definitely give you investigation roll.
Do you want to have a convenient gang tattoo on their neck?
One success.
One success. You can ask me 2 questions.
What is hidden here and where is it? So what is hidden about them? You know, like
Here in
what
the
am I
video.
not seeing right in the video?
So you can see their ears. So you can. These are weird balaclavas that have their ears exposed for some reason.
Oh my god!
Could I
they're
see like the
Vulcans.
outline of their ears maybe? Like
Uh,
through the balaclavas?
No, they're just you can just see they're just not covering the ear. They don't seem to cover the ears. For some, yeah, one ear appears to be exposed.
Is there anything in that ear?
You're not sure, but it looks like some sort of like there's something attached to just behind their ears, some sort of like disc or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little, like a
Circle.
size of not even the size of a penny, but it's just like a small like
Computer device
it's like a
or
blob.
something?
It's like a little blob.
Neural implant.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
you're
they've
right.
got something on their ear, whether or not it's a computer device or like a
So something that definitely looks machine-like or hearing aid-like, or
mm-hmm.
It's less hearing aid like and more like.
is it
Amazing.
sciencey? Is what
What
I'm asking.
here? I'll use my second question. What does it mean? So explain the ear things to us.
So it's you reckon it's a probably a more advanced copy of or a more refined and enhanced version of the ear thing that you had.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What I was thinking.
Who has the signal finder?
Tiffany.
Whoever just been
has.
carrying it around every day for the past month. Those
Flick
3
that
weeks,
on and
however
see if
long
we
it's
can.
been.
Is there another big signal coming from somewhere? Like the one that we saw at the school?
And if not, then we got to go back and check the shop.
I suppose the signal finder's like on a table or something. I'm playing guitar.
Oh, well, there's a signal finder. I'll check it myself.
God.
Tiffany goes to check the signal finder.
Okay. Do you want to give us any calculate roll on that, please?
Calculate. All right. Bloop. 1 success.
You get to ask me 2 questions as well, don't you?
I do.
Did you ask all your 3 questions, Alfie, by the way?
I had 2 questions and I asked them both.
Oh, okay.
I only got 1 success, so.
I don't know if calculate's really appropriate to ask questions if I'm just trying to use a signal finder.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all like, what is its purpose? How does it work?
Right, give us.
I don't know what the subject would be yet.
Give us an investigation roll then, please.
Okay. I'm just trying to find a signal right now, yeah.
Would Tinker make more sense?
Sure. Give us a tinker roll.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't use your multi-tool, unfortunately.
Yeah. 1 success.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tinker
manipulate
makes a lot
machine.
more sense.
Um,
And since I already know how to use it, then there's no real need to calculate.
it's a very you find a narrow band signal. Like a very narrow frequency. A lot more hidden in the back. In fact, at first you think it's just basic background noise.
Jordy, boost the signal gain.
Yeah.
Boosted.
Recalibrate the sensors.
All right.
Nuclear
I found
vessels.
something.
Reverse the
Vessels.
polarity of the
Reverse the polarity.
of the neutron flow.
Magnify it. Polarize the Hall plating. So I'm gonna go find that signal on the ham radio and see if it's anything decipherable.
Okay. Would that be a calculate roll for that?
Depends on what the signal is. If I can hear it, like if it's English, then no. If it's something computery, then we might have to turn it over to Nick.
Yeah, like aren't we just tuning
If it
the
sounds
ham
like a
radio
modem.
into it?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that wouldn't be like that shouldn't be a roll or anything. If we know the like what number the signal is at.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just turning it down to 200.
Yeah.
So you just get a load of static noise. It's definitely got like you can definitely hear like a pattern in the static, but it's really hard to decipher.
Nick, you think you can maybe whip up some program or something, make your computer understand what this is?
Sure, I can take a look. It shouldn't be too hard.
You probably still have that one from the last time we dealt with the ear things.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
earpiece. If it's related to that, we could hook it up.
Yeah, we could totally hook it up. Go ahead and
Take your time. I
yeah.
can calculate time. Bit of both.
calculate it. Let me set up the computer and try and triangulate the location of it and feed it out. Yeah,
Triangulate on a
It's a-
one receiver.
yeah, on the one receiver. Triangulate. It's fine. Get a general direction. You know what I mean.
We can always try and
I'm
use
just
the
trying
ham
to
radio to
decipher it.
see if anyone else knows what the signal is and we can triangulate it.
True.
If we go to
Oh
Mr.
yeah, we
Bailey's
could get
house,
Mr. Bailey. What was your name again? Did you give yourself a call sign?
oh shit, I did, didn't I?
Corbin, call
Shit.
your friend Mr. Irish Milk. See if he can pick up the signal on the strength, and we can triangulate from there.
I'm searching my notes.
Italian? No, the other guy was already Italian something.
Italian cream, wasn't it?
Oh, that was
It
the
was
guy. in
it
New
was
York.
Irish
Ice
cream,
cream
and
and
Italian milk.
And
Yeah.
And then
beef.
Corbin
beef,
came in.
Irish
The beef
beef.
thing was
Irish
your
beef.
picture.
Do you want me to roll calculate, James?
Yes, please.
Okay. With my computer. Wow. Fuck
Oh
off.
dang!
Very loud expletive.
Angry.
You
Getting
have
angry.
absorbed my luck.
Jesus fuck.
Fueled by rage.
Literally 9
Nick
dice.
is angrily typing like in the Social Network.
Jesus. I haven't seen that movie. Jesus.
Did you take a condition?
I took angry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fuck. That was stupid.
This is considerably trickier. It's more, like I said, it's more of a compressed. It's more compressed than you've ever had encountered so far. It's not as open as the previous one was, where it's, where the audio was not a clear.
The commands are encrypted and compressed.
Complicated and
Is what you're
stuff.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Mr. Nick Hill, you're unable to decipher what the message is saying.
Do I have any any other leads other than what it's saying? Like general direction, how strong it is?
Well, I mean, you'd have to track round the whole of town to try and find where the signal's coming from.
True. Fuck.
I don't want to say this because I hate her. Maybe we should talk to Abby. She's smart with computers just like you are, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah. She is. And I know you hate her, but this might. She is the one that broke Checkmate, and we do need her. So let's go. Do you want to come with me to her house?
Sure.
I don't hate her, so if you really don't want to go, I'll go.
What time is it? Like daytime
I said it
wise?
was 4 o'clock, so by the time you finish with this program, it's probably closer to 5.
I gotta head home.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, we might have to take this up tomorrow.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, but
we should leave a
it's-
note for Jerry or something.
Jerry, please
Oh, yeah,
be safe.
Just before
Jerry,
you,
please
well,
radio us when you get back.
just before you leave, Jerry comes back into the hangar.
Oh, that's handy. Hi, Jerry. Where you been? We got
He walks-
worried.
He walks over to his power coupling, links up to that, and then just shuts down.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm going to leave a note anyway saying, Jerry, please call us when you wake up in the morning.
And then he
Call me
wakes
Tiffany,
up.
on the radio.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Jerry, you okay?
Yes, I was recharging myself.
Yeah, but you came in and didn't say anything. Where'd you go?
I've been here all day.
No, you
No, you
haven't.
ain't.
You weren't. I
We
can
just
show
saw
you
you
the
walk in. Look
footprints
at
where
your
you
feet.
left.
They're all muddy. You're tracking dirt into our hangar.
Looks at his feet. So they are. Well, that is strange.
Have you had?
Oh, no. Sorry, carry on, Nick.
Have you had memory lapses?
What do you mean, memory lapses?
Time.
No.
Do you often find you wake up somewhere that you don't remember going to?
No.
Or your battery is suspiciously low even when it shouldn't be?
Yes, I am having problems with my recharge.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Okay. Alfie, go get home. I'm gonna sit here and see if I can figure out what's going on with Jerry.
Okay. Just try to figure it out. Figure out if there's like a virus in him or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely.
Checkmate infected him and we didn't notice.
He could be a zombie machine. Those were a thing back then.
Oh, dang.
And then
Alfie, you take-
Alfie
you take
runs off
radio.
because he's got to get going.
Take a radio.
Oh yeah. Maybe you like toss one to me across the room and
Yeah.
I just like run out the door.
She just wanted to like bounce off your head or nothing.
Yeah.
Take a radio.
Alfie's
I knocked him out.
unconscious suddenly, and now he
Oh, shit.
And then he's grounded because he's late for dinner.
he's grounded because he's injured and he's late. He's probably way worse than grounded, to be honest.
Yeah.
We would carry him home to make sure he gets to dinner on time.
Yeah.
Strap him
Just
to
like
the tractor.
weekend at Bernie's it the entire way. Nick
God.
is like, oh, Alfie invited me over for supper. He's not feeling the best though.
Mhm.
He's not feeling the best.
He doesn't feel very talkative. But hi, Gran.
Oh, this tastes delicious. Shoving food in his mouth.
He's just got like mashed potatoes all over his face.
So,
When did 10-1? Okay, that was October. Is that when we played Munchkin?
1st October.
Yeah. I think that's when we played Munchkin because it's tabletop simulator.
It may have just been
Yeah.
me didn't change the fucking thing, or I changed it too late and it just registered as too late.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because the first was a Thursday.
No, 1st of October is a Sunday.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a week,
so
that's a week before we did Munchkin. Then, because we did
Okay.
Munchkin on that week, on the next weekend when it was my birthday weekend.
It's
That's
probably just Twitch
right.
losing its mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go in and change that.
It's just
No.
text. You can just go in and retype it.
So,
Anyway.
so you, yes, what's everyone else doing as Alfie heads off to have his dinner?
Assisting Nick with investigating like Jerry's location or something.
Jerry's programming, following his GPS trail.
Which
any
he definitely
sort
has.
of that. Yeah.
Were you guys going to ask me to make that phone call?
Yeah.
We got distracted. Is Corbin stepping up? Oh no, he doesn't know about it yet, does he?
We got a ton of clues all at once. Well, I told Corvin everything that happened.
You didn't tell
True,
me that
yeah.
you needed me to make a phone call.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did forget about that part.
So,
I'm still playing guitar on the corner.
Yep.
Bwam,
so
bwam,
Nick-
bwam, bwam,
We'll
bwam.
Yeah.
remember it
do you
eventually.
want to give me a computer? Is it no program?
No.
roll? No, it's computer,
Pro-
isn't it?
Calculate.
Calculate.
Yeah,
No. Yes, it would be calculate still, I think.
give us a
Okay.
give us a calculate roll. This is going to be hard, by the way.
Okay. Whew. Finally, God.
Nice.
So you
nice.
just
Mm.
hit. You basically hit the target that you needed, which is 2 successes.
Yay.
I really should check on that.
So you find a hidden folder.
Ooh. Dun dun dun.
And it's full of information.
Ooh, like what? Sweet
Like
juicy
a
bits.
entire different personality.
Oh shit.
You got those 6 questions, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me
Oh,
pull it up. Let me pull it up. I don't have the book open. I should. I always forget to. That's the
I do
one
know
thing.
this because I got the cheat sheet today.
Oh, there's a cheat sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
cheat
linked
sheet's
it like
pretty
2 months ago.
Oh, man.
So obviously I can't
Um,
find the link now.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can I use it?
Use it. You could activate it. See what happens.
No.
Yeah.
How could I use this
Later.
bomb? Well, you can set it off.
It's you can definitely tell it's got Checkmate fingerprints all over it.
Okay.
But it's
I was gonna that
but it's an incomplete program.
because we disconnected him. What's its purpose?
Purpose is to take over, take control.
Okay. So take control and
Its purpose is to take control, but because it's an incomplete file, incomplete program, it can only be activated when it's a slave program, so it can only be activated when the prime program is off.
okay.
So, like when the main program's in suspend mode or something,
yeah.
Yeah.
like the main personality's in suspend mode.
When he's charging, for example.
Yep. Okay. Can I get rid of it?
Really, I should say yes, but I really want to say no. You can't.
Okay.
Yes, you can, but it will take a while to get rid of it, and it will be a very challenging while to get rid of it.
Okay. Can I rewrite it
Um,
versus getting rid of it?
it can. If you, is this a question you can ask?
No, this is more
Wow.
this isn't a question I can ask, but it's more me
not like
asking
Nick
you.
tries to rewrite it.
Because it's
Yeah.
because it's an incomplete program. If you change it, you could mess it up.
That's fine since it's incomplete.
I'm gonna
Uh,
jump in and go, Nick. Maybe we should figure out what it works before you break it. I mean, what it's trying to do before you break it.
Okay, yeah, you're right. What?
I mean, I'm not there, but I think you could very clearly potentially just like ruin the rest of Jerry.
Fucking ruin Jerry. Yeah, if it's this deeply embedded.
Well, particularly like if it uses half of like his existing programming, because it's like a slave program.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany's gonna go over and tap Corvin on the shoulder. Go, Corvin, look at this.
I cease playing Gary Newman songs and I ask, what am I looking at?
Can you play
You
some
found a
Bob
hole.
Newhart?
Fuck no. Get the fuck out. I'm just kidding. What am I looking at?
We found a whole secret program in Jerry that seems to be like a whole different personality.
Are you sure it's not just robotic puberty?
Yeah.
He seems pretty rebellious and he's about the right age, so
You know when he walked in just now? And
I
then
saw
plugged
that.
himself in, then woke up?
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't all remember that he left the hangar.
I put the same thing on my parents 1,000 times. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom and Dad. I was here the whole time.
Yeah, but like also there's this personality thing going on in here. So, think maybe it's a little
I'm
bit
a different person
suspicious.
to my parents also.
Fine, fuck off then.
I'm just saying that Corbin doesn't find any of Jerry's behavior strange because Corbin is rebellious.
It's a program that's not meant to be there.
If you think it's so bad, delete it. I don't understand computers.
No, we can't just delete it. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, we probably try, but I think we should find out what the hell it's doing. While with, Checkmate talking through Jerry going, I'm going to kill you so hard. Like, is there a thing in there that says kill Nick really hard or anything like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
say
it's
look
bold.
for
It's bold. It's
kill Nick.
10, print Nick Hill. 20, go to 10.
Nah.
Go to 10.
Yeah, I don't
Go
I
to
imagine-
fucking 10.
You click run, it just goes, it fills the screen up with kill Nick, kill Nick, kill Nick.
Oh,
I'd
God.
imagine
Function,
probably
kill
every
Nick,
time you,
parameters hard.
you try to
Kill
delete
Nick.
it or something.
Kill Nick
it probably
more.
just
Have you got any more
copies
questions to us?
I can only ask 2 since it was
we-
hard and you gave.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep. But yeah, that's fuck. Should I that should have been the one thing I should have asked. I don't know.
What did
Like,
you ask? How can
I
use it
asked
and-
how does it work and how can I use it?
So what did we learn from how does it work? Because I got how can I use it?
How does it work is it's an override personality
Okay.
and
Also,
whatnot.
it seems to delete the GPS. Anything to do with the GPS?
Well, shit. I think we're gonna have to run it. And then just follow Jerry.
That oh god, that's gonna be a pain. Can we should
Mm,
probably wait till tomorrow and that way we can all follow it.
I think so. But I mean his battery's almost dead anyway, so it's gonna be a while before he's charged enough to do anything.
Yeah.
So if we make sure we're here early tomorrow, or like we put a tripwire or something, and
Can you-
James is waving his finger
Can
around.
you give me 1 second? My dad's calling me.
Okay.
Okay.
So while he's gone, we can brainstorm ways that we can get Jerry to alert us when he's someone else entirely.
Mhm. Well,
Yeah.
I,
Using 80s technology.
I think we should tell Jerry to not go into sleep mode anytime unless he absolutely has to.
Jerry has an
But then
antenna,
he
right?
won't be charged. Oh,
No,
Yeah.
why can't he charge without being in sleep mode? Can't he just plug in?
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I could charge
Uh,
my laptop without, putting it to
Sure.
sleep.
I'm trying
Yeah, I
really hard
guess.
not to leave.
If you need to do something, then go right now, Clay,
I know.
because James is away.
If you need a minute, take a minute.
Or 5.
Or 5. Give me 2 seconds.
Do you want us to wait for us before you come back? Because we can talk other stuff.
No, I can wireless headset.
You can hear us. You can't
Yeah.
speak, though. You might have input.
Oh,
Too
it was
slow.
fine. Give me
Too
2
slow. Okay. Clay has to disappear for a couple of minutes.
All right.
He has his
But if
headset
he's
on,
more
though.
than a few, then we could go without him.
Well,
Are there any other movies we can discuss?
should I
Justice
click-
League is boring. Is that what you're going to say?
Should I click on I'll go into intermission.
Yeah.
What-
Quick intermission. Go for it.
Yeah, mini intermission.
Mintermission.
What's so bad about Justice League? They don't fucking. How can DC or Warner Brothers, who own all the rights to their characters, not get their characters? I don't get it.
I'll tell you why. Because Warner Brothers films are made by Steven Mnuchin, who is a soulless banker in charge of the American economy, and
Oh,
specifically the Treasury Department.
It definitely felt
All of his
like,
goons, all of his goons are not artists; they're bankers.
It
they're-
definitely felt like a film made by a committee rather than like.
A committee of rich people who just think, "Oh, what's good for marketing? We'll just put that in there. What's good for marketing? Put that in there," and just completely disregard the creative media entirely.
And literally every funny moment, every comedy thing that they did, like all the funny quips that was in it, were all in the trailers.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, I
there
stopped
was-
watching movie trailers.
I literally found it not funny because all of them were in the trailers, and it's just like as soon as Superman came back, it was like, well, there's no point of any of them else being there because none of them did anything. What's
That
the
wasn't
point?
handled very well at all.
Sorry if I'm spoiling it.
No, I mean, like, I think everyone knew. It was the least. It was the most
kind of assumed
obvious
Superman was
thing.
already in it.
I just
Yeah.
don't,
Not even
I
seen
mean,
it or the trailers.
I mean, they could have. I could have done a better job, and I'm not even a movie producer or a fucking scriptwriter. I could have done a far better job.
I almost wonder if the reason why Wonder Woman was like not terrible is because it was just kind of off to the side, and they felt obligated to make a Wonder Woman movie, and it was kind of like, okay, we'll just do the thing, we'll get it done, and they just
Do
probably
the
wasn't as
Wonder
much as
Woman
they're-
thing.
Wonder Woman
Yeah.
was written. All the people that made the Wonder Woman movie were artists. Every single person involved in that equation was an artist. Like they even had extensive discussions about the costuming, and all the people in charge of the costuming were artists and not just bankers. Right? Justice League was made by bankers, and that's why the Amazons were in bikinis. That's one of the most hilarious photos. Is the Amazons from Justice League next to the Amazons from Wonder Woman, and you're like, obviously. One or the other was completely fucked up, and it's the Justice League one.
Yeah.
I gotta Google this now.
Anyway,
Slightly
welcome
off
back.
topic, but was Rooster choppy for anyone else, or is my network just being fucky today?
He was a bit choppy for me.
Okay.
Hello, test. Hello.
Oh, your voice was fine. It was the picture was freezing like Clay's
wasn't
was
looking at
earlier.
the picture.
But every time, like I've tried having the stream on in the background on 3 different resolutions now, and every time when I check back a few minutes later, I'm 900 seconds behind. Well, not a few minutes later, but I check back like half an hour.
Your net might be just wonky then, because like
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Or
I wanna
Twitch just might
take
be
us back.
wonky. Yes.
Yeah. Please, thank you again. Sorry,
Right.
today it's just been a day.
Well, yeah, my dad's just letting me know that he's going over to my uncle's tomorrow to help him sort out funeral shit.
Yeah.
So where are we? So what
Jerry.
you guys doing?
Jerry, when you plug in, do you have to go into sleep mode?
Yes.
Fuck.
It is to.
How long does it take you to charge?
It is about 8 hours. It is to represent the fact that I have to get about 4 hours, but I generally stay asleep for 8 hours. It is to replicate sleeping patterns that I
Okay.
don't have in real
Right.
life.
So we got to set up. Do you think you could not charge until about 4 a.m.? That's option 1.
I do not have much battery left. I really
Yeah,
need
I
to
don't think so.
sleep now.
So either it's what, 6 o'clock now? we could sneak out and come back at 10, or we could set some kind of alarm system in case, because I mean, us hanging around here at 10 if nothing happens is a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah.
Try and set up some kind of alarm system so we know if Jerry's going anywhere, or like maybe stick a little tracker on his butt or something.
Since Corbin's involved in this conversation, Corbin is totally willing to stay here overnight and just watch. However, Corbin's not so keen on just like following Jerry if he marches off to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm
if
willing
you're
to
staying
stay.
here, Corbin, take a
Cool.
radio so
So-
you can call us.
So I can kill Nick without you stopping him. Cool.
Yeah.
If like Jerry stops and like picks up an axe and walks out the door, I'm not following him in that case.
Kill all humans.
I'm
Kill
not
all
gonna stand in front of him
humans.
then. I would need a gun to deal with that. I don't have a gun.
I don't have a gun.
I got a gun.
Yeah, Tiffany's got a gun.
And you can shoot Jerry when the time comes.
He's probably
Put down,
bulletproof, to
put
be
down
honest.
old Jerry. Take him around back. It's not his fault.
It's not his fault. It's okay, guys.
Good night, boy.
Okay, that time
So
roosters.
anyway,
Yeah,
if you're all
let's
going
rooster it.
home because you have parents, if you're all going home because you have parents, I will stay here.
Okay.
Huh.
That makes
Yeah,
sense. So
okay.
if you take the radio, because, I mean, if he's going somewhere, we going to need you to follow him
Yep.
and call us and let us know which way you guys are going. That sound like a plan? Because then you got one, I got one, Alfie's got one. Or maybe Nick should have one.
It'll be fine. I can't stop him if he does anything.
Why don't you
Alfie,
go- Oh,
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm not here.
I mean, if he's going anywhere and Checkmate's controlling him and wants to kill you, then I guess really you
yeah.
should know about it first so we can get to you.
Well, and then
Something.
Alfie could have one because his grandpa is
Well, Alfie's already got
a
one. He's
police
not
officer.
here.
Yeah. No. I'm going off of this is my reasoning. Corbin needs
Okay.
one, obviously, because he's staying here.
Mhm.
And you need one because you have the hunting rifle. So,
True.
worst case scenario, you have to come put Jerry down. As much as I hate saying that, and I'm sorry, Jerry.
Fuck you.
Jerry, we're friends.
Everyone got feisty.
Told
No,
you he's being
no.
a dick lately.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but
You
we'll
have
just
to bring
take
me
your.
down. How
we'll
dare
take-
you?
We
No,
can I
no,
can repair
no.
you, Jerry.
No,
It's all
we can
right.
repair. We'll just take your leg out. That'll
We
be
can
fine.
build you stronger.
Yeah, we'll just take the leg
How
out.
about if
That
I
way,
take? How about if I take your leg out?
Jerry,
How
I
would you
s-
like it?
Then he'll die.
Jerry,
That's
Jerry,
what we're trying to stop.
I will build you a video game when we're done.
You build
That's a
me a video game. I
cheeseburger from
saved your
Hat
life a whole
McDonald's.
bunch of times.
I will also find a way to give you smell and taste receptors.
Yeah, we
That
can
way
work
you
on
can,
that.
that way you can eat the cheeseburger from McDonald's, Jerry.
I do.
Jerry,
eat a
look at me.
cheeseburger.
Jerry, look at me as I cup his hands. Look at me. We're
Don't
going
touch
to-
me.
You're gonna save you, Jerry.
Stop touching me.
Jerry.
Rape.
No.
Whoa. Time out. You don't use that word. Don't use that word.
Okay,
Time out. Fire. There you go. Okay. It's okay. We're not gonna kill you. We're just gonna
Personal
maim you.
space. Can you get?
Okay.
can you stay
Back
back?
up. Back off. Okay. All right. So and that way, Jerry doesn't. If he does come after me, I'll find a way to get out of it. I'm sure. I'm crafty.
We can
Well,
try. I mean,
How are you gonna
we
get
could-
out
it'd
of
be a
it if you're
challenge.
asleep?
I just won't sleep.
You know,
At home.
I could come and kill you at night.
Wow,
Jerry.
Jerry. Whoa. I thought we were friends.
Nick, are you sure you didn't activate the program?
I'm pretty sure I didn't activate the program. Pretty
Corbin
sure.
has his arms crossed, just nodding, listening. Yep.
Mm.
This is about the right age. Yep. To murder your friends.
The murder here? Yep. This is what happened to me. I wanted to murder my friends when I turned 12.
Tiffany's going to fill in Alfie on all this stuff on the radio now, by the way. because she's
Once
just
he's
remembered that he exists.
Alfie's at the dinner table and the radio is just like,
Yeah.
Jerry's gonna kill everybody.
What was that? I don't know.
Nothing.
Fuck it, I don't know. Eat green beans, Grandma. It's cool.
So you when you get so we're gonna jump to Alfie to do a little bit of his grandparents. So Alfie, you arrive home just in time. Yeah, just in time for your curfew.
Mm-hmm.
Well, curfew for dinner, and then you can probably be allowed out again at night.
Yeah.
So they're like, so your grandparents, oh, did you have a nice day? And your granddad's, and obviously your granddad's like, how is Tiffany and Nick because of what happened at the store earlier?
They're a little shook up.
Yeah. According to what I've heard, Henry is out of his is on the mends. He's obviously going to be in there for a few more days to heal up a bit, but it looks like he's through the worst of it. Just be careful. If you see men with guns, I suggest that you run away. Obviously not police officers, but other people with guns. Generally run away from them, especially if they look like bad men.
If they're cops with guns, run at them.
Yeah, I know. This is really seems like something that happens in a movie, not in Boulder. They know who, like it seems crazy. Attack the Radio Shack. They know who did it yet?
No, not sure. We're running. Someone has said they saw a grey van fleeing the scene, but we have yet to find that grey van. It seems to have completely disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the van. We showed up there just as the ambulance was getting there. It was a really long day.
Also, your friend, Mr. Warner. Who was it? Who was it? Who said it? Which one of you said reported him missing? By the way,
Tiffany had.
Yeah. So we've gone over to check. It looks like his house has been completely ransacked.
Yeah, I was with them, and they had to deliver some stuff from Old Man Henley to Mr. Warner's house that he had ordered. And when we got there, it was just a mess, and we were gonna call the police, but then the police went racing by, and then we just decided to follow the police and deal with it then. And then all that craziness happened. Today's been a weird day, even for this city.
Well, anyway, enjoy your food. What's been made today?
Meatloaf.
Yeah, meatloaf.
Bake and bake. Nice. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm probably the entire time I'm probably like biting into it and talking, like in between like mouthfuls and whatnot.
Feasting upon its soul. Wait.
And after supper,
Is that how meatloaf is traditional?
Yeah.
it contains at least 3/5 of the soul of the animal.
Yeah.
Or
3/5 of the
animals.
soul. Animals.
Goodbye,
plural.
Floof.
So once supper's over, I probably go like right upstairs to my room, and check in with them via the walkie-talkie and
Okay.
just see what's going on.
Who
Hey,
answers?
guys, what did you find?
Tiffany would answer.
Yeah, I've got the thing. At this point, we're still in the place, or are we?
You're cool.
I guess we're still there talking to Jerry.
I got
aren't we?
home just before
Yeah.
6. So
And you have dinner at 6. It's probably only about 6:30 or something. So
Yeah.
we're still talking to Jerry. Oh, Wait, what happened when you left? Jerry's got some scary oh, you didn't hear that. Yeah, Jerry's got some scary program that only activates when he's in sleep mode. So Corvin's going to stay here overnight to watch him as the battery charges and see if he walks off when his battery's recharged. And me and you got radios, and Nick is going to go home because we all got to go home. And Corvin's going to tell us if anything happens. And hopefully you don't try and murder Nick in the middle of the night.
Someone bring me some dinner.
Oh, yeah, we should probably do that.
No.
You want some vegetable stew? Because there's always vegetable stew around my house.
That's fine.
All right.
Bring me a cheeseburger.
Not yet. You don't get cheeseburgers until you don't murder Nick.
I didn't have my thumb on the thing. Just hold the receiver away from him.
Oh, okay. His eyes turn red. He kills
We're all
Corvin.
still there anyway.
Well, Corvin's dead. Goddamn.
Kills Corvin, skins him, tries to put on his skin.
Can I just say, all I can think of is, when I think of Jerry now, is the robot from Orville.
Oh,
Not seen enough of Orville to see a robot.
The misinterpreting idioms and social cues and stuff.
Yeah, but just the look is how I picture it.
I gotta Google it now. The Orville robot.
I'm thinking more Johnny Five, but hey.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that's just a person with a roundy head, isn't it?
What's the plan for tomorrow? Is Nick gonna try and save Jerry?
Well, if we're lucky, then Jerry don't go wandering off tonight, and we can just put him to sleep tomorrow and see if it wakes up. Because remember, he was walking around during the day today, so maybe that'll be it. So basically, we want to get to the hideout as early as possible, and just watch Jerry. Or Nick can activate the program. We could just, follow it.
I'll keep the walkie on it while I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Let me know if anything happens.
Keep it under your pillow. Or next to your head or whatever. I don't know. Somewhere you can hear it.
All right.
Actually, Alfie does one more thing. That shard of glass that he has from the broken mirror.
Yeah.
He takes it out from the wrapping and still sees if there's eyes in it or not.
There are still eyes in it.
Okay. Kind of creepy, but then he folds it back up and puts it back in his chest. Not like
it's a Palantir.
Not his chest, his chest.
Also chest.
Box.
All right. So, what are you doing?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm playing more Gary Newman.
Yeah, Tiffany's gonna head home and do dinner
Cherry's
stuff.
like, can you shut that record up? I'm trying to sleep here.
There are many, many Gary Newman songs invoking robotics, computers, and machines, and I play all of them.
Okay. Cherry hates Corvin.
That's nothing new, though, is it?
That's not new.
Corvin
This was
is a
already
dick.
new.
Okay. Corvin,
Yes.
I need you to give me a roll, see if you can stay awake all night.
Tiffany is gonna come back with dinner, but then she'll probably get bored and leave if nothing happens.
I go into the airport and buy some coffee with my no money that I have.
Hmm.
You
You're
steal
gonna go in
some
the
coffee.
airport and get some coffee. Well, the airport's not even open because it's not an international. It's not an airport per se. It's like
Yeah, I thought it was a disused
it's
airport.
like
Otherwise, they would
it's like
totally
a little
notice us doing
flight
shit.
school, basically.
Yeah, it's an airport in the way that it's all private jets and stuff, right?
Not private jets. It's like you can hire out a plane and.
Oh yeah, like a prop plane kind of.
Maybe
a small
it's
Just a
plane and stuff.
small.
A municipal airport is what we'd call it in America.
It's just a small airport.
Without revealing my extensive knowledge of airports too much, at this time, airports are not very secure, and also there's a control tower that has workers coming and going all the time where they always have coffee. Always.
Right.
because they have to stay awake like 50 hours to work their stupid
But
jobs.
there's no one in the air control tower.
There has to be.
There's no flights all day. This isn't an international airport.
It's been roboticized.
The other thing is you got the LA, you got the Los Angeles, not
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas at main airport, which would handle all the flights in the area.
I'm not gonna argue with you further because I don't have any money to buy any coffee. This is not important.
I thought this airport was closed.
Like
I'm driving a tractor up and down.
Like a fucking, it's a tour. It's like a fucking tour thing. It's not like a 24-hour thing. It's literally, I want to rent a helicopter.
Have you spent much time on small airports, James?
Southend Airport is quite a small airport, but it is
You
an
spent a lot of time
international airport. But it's an international airport.
So you haven't spent much time on smaller.
And when you drive by, when I drive by small airports like Duxford, which is a war museum, which also
You've driven by one before, right?
Yeah. What are you arguing about?
Nothing. It's not important. Like I said, I don't have any money to buy any actual
But
coffee.
it's not a massive airport. It's not even
Oh,
technically,
sure. Okay. Sure. Okay.
It's not technically an airport.
Sure. Okay.
It just does flights.
Sure. Okay.
That are tour flights, and that's it.
What do I have to roll to stay awake?
Mind, please.
Okay. I hit the button. It's taking a second. I'll hit it again.
Oh,
Haha!
whoops. I didn't know you only had one
Still
mind.
0.
Corbin eats the soup and immediately just.
Yeah,
no,
he's got the like ate too much, need to sleep.
You probably like. I mean, you would stay up till at least midnight before you like headed off to sleep. But yeah, you'd sort of get yourself comfortable in a seat or something on the sofa, pull your jacket up over you, and then lights out.
Sure.
Knew we should have rigged up a trap. Number of times Tiffany suggested rigging up a trap.
When I wake up, I'm in hell because Jerry killed me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why am I so hot?
So who's first to arrive at the hangar?
I would
Probably
probably
Tiffany.
be. I would be getting up early. I know that.
Yeah. I know Tiffany also gets up early, so we'll
Okay,
probably arrive reasonably
all right,
similar times.
what about you, Nick? Oh God, we've lost Nick. We'll crack on. So
Oh well.
Tiffany,
Guess Nick's still asleep then. Nick overslept.
Tiffany and Alfie, you arrive at the hangar. As you walk in, Corvin is asleep on the couch, and Jerry's not in his dock.
Oh shit. Tiffany looks around for some kind of squashy object to throw at Corvin.
I'm also on fire because I fell asleep with a lit cigarette.
There's an American football.
Football. Tiffany picks up the American football and throws it into Corvin's belly. Wake up, you idiot.
Corbin just opens his eyes without moving.
Where's Jerry? The robot you were sitting here to guard?
Looks like he left.
Looks like you suck.
Aren't those cigarettes supposed to keep you awake?
No.
Look, they're relaxing, all right. Let's track him down then. First, I need to go take a piss, and Corbin walks outside to take a piss. Now, how do we track down a killer robot?
Alfie, you saw his tracks last time.
Yeah, let me go see if I can pick up the new tracks. Investigate,
come
I
help
assume,
you.
James.
Yes, please.
I'm helping.
Oh, well, then I get to roll one more on top of that.
Yeah.
Nah, just the one success.
So yeah, you find the tracks easily outside because it's like muddy out. Well, whatever the equivalent of mud in the area is. I don't know if it'd be sand because it is a desert, isn't it? So it'd be sort of like a
Dirty, but he's heavy, so.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's heavy in this dirt.
you find his footprints. They lead up to the road again, like the main road, and then they just disappear on the main road.
You know, it actually could be wet if there's a bunch of mist that rises off the lake in the
Yeah.
morning.
Or if it's early and there's dew.
Welcome.
Because that's where,
watchers
because
of Illusion.
even though it's
Here's a
Aaron,
dungeon
King
dose
of
of
Terror.
genuine adventuring.
Thank you for the follow, most appreciated. So you find yeah, sure. You
So
find
anyway.
the tracks. You find the tracks lead off. Let me look at the map. They lead off. So the airport's down there. It's following. You see, there's the road that runs by the by the airport.
the one that's leading south out of town, like south.
No, it leaves northwest up to Route 93.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, the footprints cross the road, and then it doesn't follow the road, but it crosses the road, and then it follows it. Does it? You sort of lose track of it. But yeah, you think it's heading towards sort of like the northwest corner of the town, which is
Like Boulder Canyon.
over here somewhere.
Ah.
But I'm going to call it there because it's 10-2.
Yep.
As you're trying to track down where Jerry's gone.
Yeah, we probably are like, okay, we got to canvas out and go find Jerry, and that's when we kind of
Fade to black.
fade to black.
Where could he be? And see.
Next
No,
time?
we all quit,
on-
Glacier. Go away. Everything is over. You're dead.
You're a robot now, though.
We'll build you a robot body. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll get you some synthetic skin.
It's fine. I'm sorry. Like that.
You didn't miss much.
Literally out of the fucking blue. It's like blue screen. I was like,
Yeah, it happened.
fuck.
Yeah,
Hey, when that happens.
we're just finishing anyway. We got.
I
back.
know, and I'm sorry. This is not been my day, and it's just I ruined the fucking show.
No, don't
It
worry
hasn't.
about it. Don't
It's
worry
all
about
good.
it.
Yeah, you ruined it. It's all your fault.
You're good, man.
Yeah,
No
now we
worries.
can just
I
blame
know.
James because he's an asshole.
Yeah, that's.
Right,
feel
let's hand you out some experience, shall we?
All right.
Okay.
Look, point back.
Peter gets half.
I was only here half.
Later gets half of those 5 minutes he missed game.
40 minutes.
All that happened was I threw a football at Rooster,
Okay.
and then Rooster took a piss. Corvin took a piss.
Okay.
And then Alfie found some new tracks leading out to the road, and then fade to black.
So,
Yeah. So
so you get. Did you participate in the things? You'll get 1 experience for that.
Yay.
yay.
Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
No.
Nope. I was good this week.
I would
was
argue
always
that
in relationships.
Nick is in trouble with because of his relationship because
No.
the
Well,
person in his
checkmate.
relationship is going to kill him.
And
Mm.
problem is Checkmate is my nemesis. He is the issue.
Yep.
Has Checkmate actually done anything to Nick this week, though, or has it just been us running around going, oh God, he might hit Nick?
But Nick
Oh,
will
no,
know
that-
because he's conquered Jerry, right?
Mhm.
He's conquered Jerry. He's got his dad. He He's probably the person behind the shooting of Old Man Henry, who was trying to get us as well at the shop.
Also, also the two of you are in danger because you work at the store and you could have been shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if anything, yeah, like, and you now feel kind of like responsible for a lot of this happening.
Yep.
Well, maybe Alfie does.
Alfie does. Definitely.
I do.
Tiffany's like, nope,
Okay.
I didn't do this.
Mark
Does that mean I
experience-
get experience or not, James?
What?
For working at the shop and therefore almost getting shot.
Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
Relationship with Old Man Henry.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you
I've
didn't
got
actually
one of my
get in trouble.
relationships
You
is
were
Tiffany works at Old Man Henry's Radio Shack. Yeah, I know I didn't get in trouble, did I?
Mark XP.
Yes, James says yes.
As an American, I think almost being shot is trouble.
Okay.
So it's
did
not
you-
just normal day-to-day life then?
Well, I thought,
It
I thought
is
taking-
day-to-day
I
life.
thought
It's very
taking-
troubling.
I thought taking bullets was like, everyday's life.
Yeah.
It
Close
is.
your keys up.
Did you use or struggle with your pride?
No.
Yeah. I think I used my pride. Or did I use my drive? I used my drive, not my pride.
Did you put yourself at risk for the others?
Yes, Jerry could have killed me and no one would have known. And the authorities would have never known because the hangar is a secret.
Mm.
I'm sure we would have told the police.
I like how you
Yeah.
think it's secret, but hey.
In that case,
Sure.
it's-
Mark
Definition
X.
of our base.
Mark XP. Anyone else?
yeah, I feel like Tiffany sneaking around right in front of cops was putting herself in danger.
Sure, Mark XP. Anyone else?
Nope.
I
You don't
think
think
Nick's in
distracting
danger.
cops was?
Yeah.
I don't think distracting the
danger.
cop. Like, I don't think we did anything that put ourselves in danger. Because we didn't do anything to distract the police officer that was weird or outlandish. We just were
Have you
curious.
learned something new?
Yeah, that Jerry's at risk and
Yeah.
also that Checkmate is working toward killing Nick on an active basis.
On an active basis.
that
We didn't
Jerry's
actually
father is
learn that though.
We know that
Like
Jerry's
that's something we made up, isn't it? Was there a thing in his programming
This
that
is
said
your
kill Nick?
conclusion that you spent like 30 minutes describing. What? I
Does
This is
us
what I
making up-
pieced together.
Speculation count as learning something about the world?
Well,
Yes.
we know that Jerry's father's been kidnapped.
I'm just gonna make
Learning
up new
that.
things every time.
About the world. And we learned that Checkmate is recruiting people.
Yeah, we know that. We did learn about the synthetic.
Yeah, and we
Body.
learned that his father
Sure,
is working
everyone-
on a synthetic human.
Mark XP, everyone.
Nice.
Right. If any of you've hit your level or whatever, you can buy some stuff. But we're going to start with Claytor's shout out.
Because I'm the one. Okay. Let me know when we're there.
Because alphabetically, you're first.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's why I'm always
That's what
last. I
it is.
wondered.
Oh, you know. All right, am I is we there? Are we there?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
hi.
we're there. We've been there for
Hi.
about 20 hours.
Hi, I'm Claytor 22. You can find me on Twitter at Claytor 22. I also stream on occasion at Twitch at Claytor 22.
Oh,
Let's just figure.
We
things
not
out.
there.
I'm just making hand signs. Yeah, that's generally me. Claytor 22 for everything. I'm bad at tweeting. I'm bad at streaming. I'm trying to get better now that I'm not in a garage in a beautiful room.
Yay!
That's
This doesn't
warm.
make any
So
sense.
much warmer.
it's saying I've got 4 viewers, but I've got more than 4 viewers. That don't make any sense.
Twitch being
I
Twitch.
would not worry.
Don't worry about that.
Potato Fishy.
Hey, I'm Potato Fishy. I'm pretty regular with streaming, and I'm getting, I think, better with Twitter. I've been tweeting and twatting and twitching
You've been twatting.
more terrifically or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I stream Monday to Thursday. I've been doing same game on Tuesday and Thursday, and same game on or Monday and Thursday, and same game Tuesday and Wednesday. So I just do kind of variety things, and then I'm here. And yeah, I like to play retro games and stuff. We're playing Second and Setsu 3, which is the mana game that never came to North America on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I've also started playing Demon Souls because it's shutting down at the end of February. Well, all the online stuff is, so it got prioritized. So if that's your jam, come say hi.
Sure, it's my jam. Rooster?
Hi. You can catch me at Rooster Castile. I also have Mastodon. The link is in chat. We're going to be starting some new shows soon. I'll be in those. I'm also on Hero Quest on Thursdays, which will be wrapping up in a few weeks. Hero Quest has been fun. We use these dice that you may have seen in card shops or hobby shops. You have no idea what the hell they are. They're for Hero Quest. This
So
symbol
blurry.
still doesn't look like a black shield to me, but that's what
It's a rabbit.
I'm also
Yeah,
you may
it's a
see
rabbit
me,
in a black circle.
yeah, it's like an ink blot. I don't know what the hell. Anyway, you may have heard me on Twitter talking about a lot of game design lately because I've been writing a campaign for Star Trek Adventures. Also, D&D 3rd edition. I've been talking a lot about that. There's been a couple occasions where I've asked for input on things, and we're talking about things that maybe subs on the channel can put in. I've recommended something for D&D on Discord. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, join our Discord. You can join the conversation.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
I
going to
need
do
help.
something like levels or something like a tier 1 sub would. Obviously, they'll have the least amount of things, where a tier 3 thing would have a bigger. They can do a slightly bigger input than. Well, a bigger input than tier 1.
If you are a Star Trek fan and you would like to design a Star Trek alien race, you can help me do that. I'm open to people, fans of the show, helping me with it. That's all I got.
Weaves.
That's me. Hi, I'm Weeps. I can be found on Twitter at Weeps or on Twitch, also Weeps. This week I will mostly be streaming, rather than being 8:30 p.m. I'll probably be streaming from 4-ish. Again, because my hands are fucked right now, as it says. I have RSI, so I can't do a vast amount of long-term or long time things. I can't do 6-hour streams, is what I'm saying. I could just about maybe do 3. But regardless, I'm going to be trying to play Monster Hunter tomorrow. And then after that is probably going to be Arc Aberration, assuming it actually comes out on Tuesday like it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
I don't
my
even know
week.
if I can afford it. I've got to think about it.
I
if
bought
can
the
afford
season
it.
pass a few months ago.
Yeah, I didn't even
So
think about
it's
buying
happening.
it because I wasn't playing it a few months ago.
Yeah. I saw the trailer. I was like, this looks more interesting than Scorched Earth. I may as well give it a go.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. And also, Humans Fall Flat, you did a really long stream of.
Exactly, which is why my hands have been in terrible shape since Thursday.
Oh.
I did a 6-hour stream of that, and then the next day I was like, oh, that was such a bad idea. And then today I built 2 snowmen because I haven't seen snow in England in about 3 years. And now I'm like, oh, that was such a bad idea. Regardless, I'm going to try and do the Monster Hunter beta tomorrow. I have played a little bit of it, but I think I'm going to try all the weapons and just try and learn something that's not the dual daggers, because that's all I ever play in Monster Hunter.
I wish I had known about the beta, because
You don't have a
I would've-
PS4?
no, I do. I didn't know about it until yesterday evening, and I was like, I only get to play it like for a few hours, and I'd rather like get my fucking teeth in it.
It's pretty small and it doesn't save progress. So if you're interested in at least looking, then it's worth downloading and giving it a go anyway.
Yeah,
Like it's literally here are 3 missions and you don't get to save progress once you close the application. So
that's fair.
it's a go check out the new world and play with the weapons you're given.
Hey.
Maybe I'll just play the PS2 Monster Hunter instead. The original.
Yeah. That's it. Okay.
Hi, I'm obviously the GM, James Corp. This is my channel. Obviously, my channel is twitch.tv/James Corp. Twitter is incorrect. I've just realised I need to put TV on the end. My Twitter is now Twitter.com/James Cork TV. My schedule, obviously, 8 p.m. on Sunday is Tales from the Loop, so we'll be doing that next week. Tuesday, 8 p.m. is, well, that's changed. I generally GM prep off stream now. Wednesday, 12 a.m. We do Legends of the Five Rings, which is coming to a close soon, maybe, not sure. Bramble's talking about like ending it soon. And then on Thursday at 1 a.m. we do Die Party Dead Man's Quest. Yeah, Dead Man's Quest, which is now a Savage Worlds game. We haven't played that for a couple of weeks because people have been away. 8 p.m. on Thursday we've got Hero Quest. We've got about 3 quests left of that, and then that's all done. And then we'll be moving on to D&D on that day. And then Friday 1 a.m. we've got Die Party Surge, and those are all over on Henley's channel. So if you want to go check that out, go check Henley out. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Thank you for the follows today, most appreciated. How many have we got in chat? We've got, well, according to this we've got 5, but let's see who's streaming, and we'll give them a host. Dying for a piss as well.
Bye, guys.
Hang on one. For this. So who's streaming? Who is streaming? Oh, I met Will from Encounters Roleplay as well at Checkmate and had a long conversation with him. Interesting.
He exhausts me. He does so much, even reading about it. I'm like, God, I'm tired.
We're gonna raid. we're gonna go raid J-Wall, the miserable bastard. So if you want to join me for a raid, join me. Stay a while and listen.
J-Wall just made affiliate.
Hey.
He's playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Thank you guys for playing, most appreciated. Sorry about being tired, but yeah, hopefully next week I can sleep through till like midday, which was the plan anyway. But I got up at like.
Or just have a
10:30
nap
again.
after you wake up.
Yeah, but I didn't. I wanted to get crack on with like doing this. And then I didn't.
Oh
Why
yeah, you
is
had to
that
do a
not-
bunch of prep, didn't you?
Why is that not going? Why is that not counting down?
I don't know,
Whoa.
actually. That's a good question.
It's just sitting there. Is that? Have you already gone over there?
No? Because it's broken. Oh, it's counting down. No, it's not. It keeps jumping back up.
But it's
Switch,
Switch,
broken.
why are you broken?
Twitch while you
Okay.
break.
That was strange.
Nah,
Oh,
it's
fuck this.
broken.
I'm just gonna host him. So we're just gonna
Yeah.
go over there.
Fuck
So we're gonna go.
We'll have to
to,
click it ourselves. Ugh.
You monster.
Right, and we'll see you all next week. During the
Bye.
week.
Bye. Have a beautiful time. You have that beautiful time, yes.
Mhm.
Bye. Where is it? There it is.